What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode.
No, this guy's the worst. This guy's so
Imagine, yeah.
This guy.
Imagine, yeah. It's episode 285.
This guy been waiting for this. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for this. Yeah, Truth is finished.
Episode 285, blood. I'm back again. You couldn't write this shit. I swear to God. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? I see the mods them. You get me? Big up the man them as well, blood. You understand? We have Flawless, Poch, and Jurgen Flop. You get me? On the panel. This joyous episode, which is number 285. Yeah? Flawless. You ain't been on the top row for forever, blood. You get me?
It's been a strong minute. It's
a lot of mercy top row appearances you've made, you understand? And it nearly wasn't a top row appearance, you get me? I nearly had to make a whole new layout for the pod, you understand? And just leave Big Don Troops up, yes sir, and you lot down there, sir. You get me? No diddy. But you scraped another win. You get me? Keyword scraped. You understand?
We didn't scrape, but we move.
You're scraping past championship teams. You're scraping past soon to be championship team. You get me?
Say, that's our level still.
You understand?
That's our level is championship. But we didn't scrape. We scraped past Coventry. We didn't scrape past Sheffield United. But we did scrape past Coventry. But a win is a win. That's all that matters. We got the job done. That's all it is. Forget performances at this point. Even though the performance wasn't that bad, we got the win. That's all that's required. That's it. Get wins.
Poch. I'm surprised you don't have the number 5 behind you and you have the number 6. You get me? Who is number 5 for Chelsea, blood? Who is it? Badia Shield?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah,
they're fucking shit, man. There, blood.
Yeah.
You went to the Emirates, Lewis, with blown up Champions League trophy, and they both got burst by Kai Blood Clot Havertz, rude boy.
No, they got burst under the bottom of my boot at 4-0. But I'm just here to fulfill my contractual obligations to the Back Again podcast and to the Back Again community. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Poch out and up the Chelsea.
You know what's funny, yeah? You actually have 5 medals behind you.
4 of them you ain't seen one of your players wear in your life.
The chat don't miss, blood.
But you know who does miss? My forwards.
Big facts, you understand? Side netting. And obviously, Jurgen Flop is back again. You understand?
My name's Hussam. Thank you very much. I don't know who Jurgen Flop
legacy. I told him his legacy will be one Premier League trophy. You understand? He could never step into the boots of Arsene Wenger. You get me? This is why I said that Klopp is not top 3. You get me? Managers of all time in the Premier League, blood. It's Pep. It's actually, yes, it's Pep, Fergie, and Wenger, blood. You get me? Dennis Mourinho, Dennis Klopp, blood. You understand? Klopp's fighting with Ranieri. Who won the league with Brighton, blood? Not Brighton, Blackburn. Kenny Dalglish.
You talk about Dalglish, yeah.
Pick up Kenny Dalglish, King Kenny.
Who else, blood? You're fighting with them, man.
Why do you hear voices in your head, brother? When did you ever hear me compare Wenger and Klopp to begin with?
No, I'm just saying, like, you get me, like, I'm just stating the obvious. It's not about comparing.
I feel like what Wallace feels like now. How about you just give a proper intro and say, welcome, Hussam, to the stream. I don't have no face mask on, nothing. I'm not hiding. I'm here. You get me? My
you
face
lost as well, blood. So you're gonna hold a
my season finished. Habibi, my season finished at Atlanta.
Nah, your season's finished, blood. Now so Jurgen's
waited for the confirmation. I've been telling you it's finished.
Jurgen's story is finished, blood. You understand? It was finished at Goodison Park. How are you, Habibi?
Okay. Despite Troops being a pain in the ass, good luck to Arsenal. You get me? I've said that from 2 weeks ago. I want you guys to win the league now. I don't give a fuck about Klopp legacy conversations. His legacy is very surpassable. I've said this 100 times already. One league title, anyone can surpass him. I'm aware of that. Big up to all of you guys in the chat. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. My season's been done for 2 weeks, and I'm just hanging out. I've told Vel from now on we have to change the title from watch along to vibe along. But sometimes it's bad vibes, not only good vibes, because vibes can be bad too, So it's not necessarily always good vibes. And shameless plug, I'm only 20 subscribers away from 29.5k. So the road to 30k continues. When I get there, one of the mods, if you guys could post the link to my channel, or it's in the description, I think, as well. Troops has it in the description. So go subscribe. You get me. Let me get to 30k before the end of the year. Like, subscribe to this channel as well. And yeah, we're back. We're back. We don't duck any smoke. I just hope Ray is not watching this video because he's the only one that can just irritate my soul.
There isn't a 4.99 super chat, to be fair.
There isn't? Alhamdulillah. Thank God.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow.
First super chat of the day. I repeat, first super chat of the day.
I came in early.
Big up my brother Ray Ray. He is no longer known as Mr. 16 out of 10. He is known as Ray Ray for this episode. He says, Mo Salah, hiding on the wing. Salah, the invisible king. Absolute bottle job. But Hussam will defend him. Hussam, you're a fraud.
I refuse to even acknowledge that, man.
Big up my brother Gabriel, blood, every damn time. He says, big up you guys. Lewis, high five. Palmer FC, low. Hussam, you lost the league at Goodison Park. You lost the league at Goodison Park. London is red. Come on, you Gunners. I'm loving the super chats on this fine afternoon. You get me? Big up Gabriel one more time. He says, did you see Trent defend against Calvert-Lewin's header? Yes, we did. And we will discuss that, blood. We will discuss him ducking beef. You understand? Them man there are the type of youths that say, yo, my mum rang me when you look around and you don't see him nowhere and you're getting ambushed, blood. You get me? He's them man there, bro. You understand? Big up my brother Kurt Chaos every damn time. He says, wish Rey Mysterio is back again. Hold that. Chelsea fans raging at Kai. I feel bad for Lewis at this point, but I know he will say thank you for the donation. Big up you guys.
Like I said, I'm a man of my word. If I saw him celebrate, I'm tweeting it and I'm atting everyone who simped for him for 2 years. And that's exactly what I did.
Did you actually?
He did.
Yeah, I tweeted it in the ground. I was like, these are for these, man. I atted bare people who've been atting me for the last year or so. Like, there you go. There you go. That's the guy you've been simping for 2 years. On your head top. Hold that. Hold that. Well, you thought he was going to be respected.
Pull up the tweet. Pull up the tweet. I actually want to read it.
One sec.
Big up Gabriel one more time. He says, I want to wish my brother and his son a happy birthday. both born on the same date. Oh, geez, that is cold, fam.
That's
Best
scary,
birthday present my brother can ever get. Love you. Real talk, blood. W's and happy birthday wishes to Gabrielle's nephew
Big up.
and brother in the chat, people. Big up Javid. He says, haven't been here live in a minute. Shout out the man them. Come on, you know the thing.
Big up.
Big up Anthony, just dropped that and bounced. Big up my brother Fats every time. He says, stupid kickoff time. Should have put it at 12:30 p.m. kickoff so that the fans have more time to come back to London to watch the women's team at the bridge. Cash is king, right?
Big up Fatter, but even with a 12:30 kickoff, guys aren't making it down for 5:30 from Birmingham. But big up.
Big up my brother Edgy. He says, big up the panel. Troops, are you doing a preview at X for North London Derby? Big up Flawless. Ray is still a 16 out of 10. Well, lad. Yeah, we're trying to pattern something for the people, them. Keep your eyes out, blood. Big up Edgy one more time. He says, big up the guy filling in for Lewis. No, did he? Lewis is good. Hope Lewis is good, sorry.
Lewis walked off a bridge on Tuesday. We haven't heard from him since.
Oh, my
And
God.
it weren't Stamford. Big up Gabrielle one more time. He says, Lewis Shiesty in the house, blood. Trust me, he's back again, broski. You get me? You knew it wouldn't be long. You understand? No, did he? Big up Slick Rick. He says, another Miss Jackson. Ooh, 35 million. Never meant to make Chelsea fans cry. 2 yards out. And he still puts it wide.
That actually might be the best one I've seen yet.
That's funny. That's
That
good.
might actually be Slick Rick, blood. You
You
understand?
know what? I'm not going to be annoyed at that one. There you go.
Big up my dog Edgy one more time. He says Lewis is here, so he don't get fined.
That's
Big up Kurt Chaos. He says Flawless looking like Bad Bunny in WWE, waiting for snow bunnies.
Oh, look, yo. Next super chat, but big up to you, Kurt, my guy.
We like that one, blood. You
My guy.
understand?
No. We just know we, you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It ain't no we. Yeah. You.
We, blood.
You, blood.
There's 1,000 of us in here. No, Diddy, and we all like it, blood. You get me?
You know what? Yeah. We run a crooks. That's it. We'll carry on.
Big up AJ. He says, game by game, only game I fear is Old Traff. Hopefully, City drop points to Spurs. Exactly. They're my thoughts. Game by game, ladies and gentlemen. You get me? Big up PSV. He says, shout out to Petrified Cucurella Batiashil. I had to go into a yardy one for that one. Concedo Enzonzi. I said Enzonzi. Trunks, aka Ukraine Bolt.
That's disrespectful
And
to Trunks.
finally, sorry, Miss Jackson.
You man.
5.
That's disrespectful to Trunks.
Hey, big up Edgy one more damn time. Says Liverpool did it for Klopp. Like
Flawless, why are you laughing extra at the Liverpool joke? Laughing so extra. Flawless is just faking a laugh, I could tell. He's
Nah,
just laughing
that's
so
Are
extra.
you mad? I did it for Klopp.
I did it for the people. I did
Hey.
it. Shut your mouth, this thong wearing fatty.
Hey,
It's,
Jesus. I
that's
told you
good.
I'm loving
That's
this.
good. That one tickled me. That one caught me off guard. That can't be. That can't be. Say that again. That caught me off guard. That's what that was. That was a little chuckle. That was good. You know what I'm saying? That was good. That was
You
good.
get me?
That was good. It was good.
We got Randy Viper. He says, rotted. Where's Lewis gone, troops? Dog. Them boy, they run where again?
I'm only hearing body, my soul is dead.
Big up Shags, pause. He says, Flawless got his villain attire on. Trust me, Wakanda FC settings today, bro.
Never that, man. This is positive attire, man. You know what I'm saying? This is good vibes.
Big up Todd Miller. He says, thank God for City. I can't stand happy Arsenal fans. Hey, brother. Game by game, innit, yeah? We'll see if you're happy
Why you have to pick your enemies?
next ep. You understand? Big up Randy Viper one more time. He says, I'm so happy to see Flawless happy. That smile.
Big up to you, Randy. My done every time.
Randy, you're a simp still.
Big up Randy, man.
Big up RCG. He says, big up the man them. Come on, you gunners. Come on, my Chargy. You know the vibe. Big up Randy Viper one more time. He says, Killer Kai, our best forward out the season. Sorry, of the season, no doubt. I still think I'd put Saka, but I think of recent weeks, Kai's been doing the most dirt. Big up my brother Ed every time. He says Ray Ray is a fraud. Always 16 out of 10. Walad. Big up the panel.
Yeah, speaking of that, 16 out of 10. I'll be sending out the first set of teas today, people. Make sure you go check out the website. Available for international shipping Monday. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that, people.
Big up De Niro Dan. He says, big up Hussam, my guy. Season over, my G.
It's been over, Habibi.
Oh. Big up Easy19. He says, Troops, how would you feel if your son got offered a pro contract with Tottenham? Would he wear his kit and go to his games? Pro deal's a pro deal, blood. You understand? Me and Trey have had this discussion. If he got signed to Tottenham, it is what it is. You just got to put an Arsenal top underneath, and he can never take off the Tottenham shirt and celebrate. You can't ever do a shirt swap because you know what's underneath, blood. That will not be touching that beautiful skin of my son. You understand? And yeah, I said I'd be at his games, bro. We've had this discussion. I said, bro, I'd be in the away end. You get me? Like, they'd see me turn up and be like, we should be knocking you out, mate. Yeah, but your son, he's fucking bossing at me. I'm like, yo, you understand that? Yo, you understand, blood? Like, yo, blood, you understand? I'm here, bro. You get me, blood? Right. And then he was like,
your son can't drop 0 out of 10, so you might have to leave the game early.
And then he said to me, he's like, Dad, what if we play? He's like, what if it's Arsenal Tottenham? I was like, bro, I said,
you got to do what must be done.
I said, I want Arsenal to win, but I want you to score and get man of the match, blood. I said the perfect scenario would be a draw and you get man of the match.
Well, like you have to, like you said, it's a pro deal at the end of the day.
Yeah,
like, it has to be done. As unfortunate is how many players do we know who play for rivals? You know what I'm saying, who are fans of other clubs. Like, it's a pro deal
for Tottenham.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You get me?
What I'm saying, like, you do what.
Yeah, Sam, that was it. By the way, that was it during the game.
Yeah.
Forget the picture. What's written in the tweet? That's for all the
saying that's for all the Chelsea fans. I had one of the guys there, but he took it off. Still simping for Havertz while he plays for a rival. Hope you feel as stupid as you look for the last 2 years. Straight after the first goal.
Let's go first.
I can hold that.
And there's no better place to start, blood. You understand? Than at the Emirates Stadium. You get me? Arsenal 5, Chelsea 0. From 30 seconds, you never stood a chance, blood. Yeah. When I saw the lineup, go on my watch along. I said 3-0 Arsenal. Before the game, I said 3-1 Palmer goal. When I saw the lineup, I said 3-0 Arsenal. By the 30th second, when Havertz fell in the box, I said 5-0. I said this.
Bro, I wanted to see when I saw the lineup, I wanted to go back. I was on the Piccadilly lineup. I was like, let me take the reverse. Let me go back down to West. Fuck this. And I brought in Gilchrist at right back for his first ever Premier League start. Are you kidding me?
He
at the Emirates
terrorized, blood. Yeah, Trossard ran him ragged. No, did he?
You know he's not even a right back, by the way.
It don't matter.
He made his Premier League debut out of position.
He's a centre back by trade, right?
Yeah, he's a centre back, and we played him at right back.
Crazy.
That still didn't cause you to lose 5-0, blood. You understand? You have
no. Like there is numerous. I'm just talking about my thoughts on the lineup. Also, the back two that did so well against Manchester City. You know what we're gonna do? Go sit on the bench. Go sit on the bench. We don't need you. We're gonna throw an out of form Badiashile in, and we're gonna throw in a Disasi straight off an injury. Because rotation. Even though Enzo's playing 2 games in 3 days with a hernia and he hasn't had any rest in 4 months, even though he has been playing on that hernia the whole time, Caicedo never gets a rest and Gallagher starts every week. But, hey, rotation. That's why we changed the back two. That's why we played a right back. I mean, an inexperienced centre back at right back. But for what? So we were doomed from the lineup. But hey, every player still played like absolute garbage. Like you could talk about individual moments, but nobody should be flexing anybody's performance after that game. Cucurella, for the good moments that he had, still got done up in other moments and still was a big part of the second goal being conceded. Petrovic kept the scoreline decent, but he got beaten at his near post for the first goal. Needs to be doing better. Probably should have handled the cross or shot or whatever you want to claim from Ben White for the 5th one. Probably could have done a bit better with that. Badiashile. Now, I have tried to defend you for a while, but what the hell has happened to you this season?
You have tried, to be fair. That guy, you
Wh-
have defended him. I still remember.
His
You
form
But-
fell
defended-
off a cliff, man. What is
Like
going?
last season, he was so good, and this season, it's just a bozo gene. Awful passes, left, right, center, everywhere you look, and he can't beat the press. He can't do anything except just give the ball away and maybe make like 2 or 3 blocks. Disasi was the slightly better center back, but for what? What's the difference? He still made massive errors in that game. Caicedo was chasing the ball for most of the game and giving away fouls. Enzo was absolutely terrible. Should have been taken off at half time. But even again with Enzo, it's 2 games in 3 days playing off a big hernia. And the fact that he was already scheduled to go for surgery 2 days after that game, why did you start him? Why did you start him? Why did you let him come out for the second half when he's getting roasted alive and he literally cannot play because he is playing on a hernia? Why did you do that? Gallagher, one ball across the face of goal, and that was it. Other than that, just hella turnovers and just running around for the sake of running around, but that is just your standard Conor Gallagher performance. Noni, lazy out of possession. Felt like our only real outlet at times, but again, our attacking ideas was just get the ball and run. Get the ball and run for your life and try and make something. We look so shook. So shook out there on the Emirates. Jackson, another few good drives with the ball. Awful finishing. Awful finishing. And I'm going to keep saying that because Jackson is not a shit footballer, but he is a shit finisher. He's a shit finisher. You had the ball, you had the whole side of the goal to aim for.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you went side netting.
Misses nuts.
Like, it's the same carbon copy as the City game where it's like, you did everything well, and then the finish sucked. As per usual. But the guy can't be on number 9 next season. If you play him on the wings, if you play him off a striker, fine. I got no issue with that. Because all the other aspects of his game are good enough. More than good enough. But the finishing, nowhere near. Nowhere near. But that's my thoughts on the players. So no one can say I am just talking about the manager. I have spoken about the players. Now, the coach. Because if anybody thinks this coach is blameless in a 5-0, you're tapped. You're absolutely tapped. Like I said earlier, the back 2. What have you changed the back 2 for? Especially seeing as your thoughts in the second half were just to bring them back out again. So what was the point? What was the point in the first place? Gilchrist at right back at the Emirates. Like, I know we don't have a right back fit, but you're telling me you couldn't have put this Sassy or Chalobah there. Chalobah has actually had good games at right back. I went to Anfield with Chalobah at right back one time and I left with a clean sheet. You're telling me you can't perform at right back? What are you talking about? And then he talks about us missing Cole Palmer because it's the only player we have to link all the lines to the team. Why can't Chukwuemeka get any game time? Why can't he get any game time? Why did we come out for half time in a game that we're getting absolutely cooked, fried, roasted alive in with no changes? Then at 3-0, we think, right, what are we going to do to change the game? What are we going to do to change the game? I know. I'm going to bring on Chalobah. That's going to be my game-changing substitution. I'm going to bring out Chalobah. At 5-0, I wheel out Thiago Silva. Yo, Thiago! Someone switch on his hearing aid. Get him out here. Get him out here. Fuck it. Get him out here. Why? Meanwhile, Chukwuemeka yet again rots while we actually needed a 10 in that game. So the manager isn't blameless. He said the team played with too little energy against an Arsenal team that had their 3rd game that week. These men played Bayern away Wednesday, Wolves away Saturday, and then we're playing us on the Tuesday. But we're the ones that showed little energy. Let's just call it what it is. You put out a shit lineup at the Emirates, one that sapped the confidence of every Chelsea fan going to the ground at that time. The game plan, the structure was yet again a mess. The amount of gaps that I saw between defense and midfield, and you wonder why we couldn't progress play. The players didn't know how to move the ball forward. Arsenal could just drop back at periods, and Chelsea will just stand there clueless because we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do, and that comes from the manager as well. So the manager definitely is not blameless in this discussion. Talk about the players as well. We have discussed all the players, but the manager, it's a joke. 27 shots conceded. Are we United? Actually, no. Forget that. United's are higher than us. What am I talking about? We're not United. We wish we could be United. Everything about this club is a mess from top to bottom, but hey, this is what happens. You chose the path, Clear Lake, when you chose to keep Pochettino, when you could have sacked him at Old Trafford and let him walk back. So, season's done. Don't talk to me about Europe. Like Villa away, loss. Tottenham at home, that is going to be a special defeat. And if you keep this guy next season, don't ask me about Europe next season either, because it's not happening. It's not happening with this fraud.
Is Flawless eating chicken nuggets? What's
I
that?
was trying to overwatch Jamaican ginger cake. What are you talking about? Chicken nuggets.
This guy just thought it was KFC.
Yeah, it's this is Jamaican
Yeah, what
ginger.
was
cake.
I talking?
And he thought,
Can you take
KFC.
one out the bag again, please? What does it look
Jamaican-
like?
This is Jamaican ginger cake.
No,
What are you
forget the
talking
bag.
about?
Forget the bag. Get the thing outside from the bag.
Don't worry about it, man. You were watching too much.
That
Carry on.
looks
Louis.
like chicken nuggets, I swear to God.
Oh, no, I've got everything off my
Look
chest.
at the white. Look at the bag. Google it, and you see what it looks like. This guy.
I've never seen that before in my life. Big up.
Yeah.
Of course
Look,
you
here's the
see.
thing with
You're
this
not
whole
Jamaican,
conversation,
blood.
because everyone's mentioned my name 500 times in the chat. You get me?
Good.
Lewis-
Yeah, you
Lewis
deserve.
has-
Yeah, talk about that. Yeah.
Can-
Poch
can-
third
can-
best for fourth best
can-
manager in the league. Yeah, let's
Can I
talk about
speak
that.
now?
Yeah,
Yes.
go on.
No. I'm gonna speak, blood, because I let Lewis go. So now I'm gonna
Okay,
speak.
my
blood.
bad.
You
Go
get
ahead.
me?
You want to talk about the Arsenal thing? Like
Yes,
from
bro,
your
I'm-
perspective?
we're on Arsenal, blood.
Okay.
Liverpool.
I thought you wanted to address the Chelsea thing.
What Chelsea thing?
No, because they're talking about Poch in the chat. Innit? They're talking about my take on Poch. It has nothing to do with Arsenal. We're not going to mention your
Oh
club.
no. You can give you can give your take on Poch, bro.
Okay, so my
I've
thing.
been waiting for this moment, blood. You understand?
Go
I've been
ahead.
waiting for this, blood. You get
Go
me?
ahead.
I've gone to a lot of grounds, you understand? And I've seen my team embarrassed, blood. You get me? I've been to Chelsea and seen my team embarrassed. I've been to Anfield and seen my team embarrassed. I've been to Old Trafford and seen my team embarrassed. I've been to Etihad and see my team embarrassed. I've been to Molineux and see my team embarrassed. I've been to the King Power Stadium and see my team embarrassed. I've been to the Alliance Arena in fucking Germany and see my team get annihilated, blood. Absolutely annihilated, blood. Yeah. So for this
I'm
moment
back,
here, blood, this day has finally come, blood. Yeah. I've been waiting for this, bro. Yeah. We absolutely slapped the living shit out of these man, bro. This is these man's biggest defeat since 1986, blood, in a London derby. They have not held 5, blood. You understand? We are treating these man like Sheffield United, blood. Yeah. Sheffield blood clot United, bro. You get me? West Ham get 6. Sheffield get 6. Nottingham Forest get 5. You get 5, blood. These man would be relegated. These man would be in 19th position if it weren't for Cole Palmer, blood. 1 billion spent, and your team is full of shit. Your team is 19th. Your team, there it is. Cole Palmer FC, blood.
That's
Get that
crazy.
sticker out, blood. Yeah. Get that on a fucking sticker, mate. Yeah. Get that on a fucking postcard, mate. Yeah. Because if he weren't fucking there, you'd be dead and gone. We should be furious with Man City, blood. Because if they never sold them Palmer, they'd be getting fucking relegated this year, blood. They'd be getting relegated, blood. We would have
Thank you, City. My
the
blue
trolling
brothers.
session that we would have would be elite trolling, blood. Yeah, it would be blood. It would be the best day that a Londoner has ever seen, blood. Because the chat that these men have, bro. Yeah, Enzo Fernandez got ruined, bro. No Diddy. Casado, Gallagher, this fucking pitbull just running around biting Thomas Partey's ankles, blood. A half-fit Partey went in there and demolished your midfield, blood. Do you understand? There was 3 £100 million players on that pitch, blood. And there was only one that I saw, blood. Yeah? Declan Rice and Bumba Clark Pease, rude boy. Yeah? My fucking midfielder, blood. Yeah? Benny Blanco, blood. Benny White, blood. Benny Blood Clark White, bro. Dunconia Clark 2 times, blood. Not once, twice, blood. Yeah, twice, blood. Yeah, best right back in the league right now, blood. Yeah, the man. Yeah, Mr. Consistent, bro. You get me? Mr. Man can call him fucking fake tan this, fake tan that. I tell you what, he's not a fake footballer, blood. Like half your fucking teammate. You understand? Kai Blood Clark Havertz. I was told Kai is the issue. I was told Kai don't do nothing in April, blood. What did Kai do in April, blood? Deep April as well, blood. No, did he? Not the 1st of April, yeah, where man can still claim, oh, the March Verts is in the air, blood. March Verts dead and gone, yeah? March Verts dead and gone. But guess what? Kai Havertz is back at Blood Clark again. You understand? He even went back again, bro. Because he dunked on your Clark, put Cucurella in a fucking Zubi, yeah, and then came back again.
Just to say as well, for that first goal, it was a foul in the build-up.
On his right foot, blood. How come man score left foot, right foot, and then he done it? I told you he's gonna celebrate, blood. I told you he's gonna celebrate, blood. Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did.
Yeah. Johnny Minerals in the mud. Yeah. Man stuck in the mud, bro.
Man's crying into his minerals mud. Hold that.
You understand?
Hold that.
Absolute murder. Leandro Trossard, gun man. Yeah. There was only one number 8 on the pitch as well, blood. Yeah. And his name's Martin Wizardry Odegaard, blood. Yeah. That's how a number 8 plays, blood. That's what a number 8 looks like, blood. Yeah. That's what a star looks like, blood. Yeah.
That's because he's not injured, right?
Huh?
That's because he's not injured, right?
Don't matter, blood. Yeah. Because Enzo Fernandez has never reached Odegaard levels, blood. Yeah. You can have your little World Cup.
What a World Cup that is.
World Cup hype.
Has Odegaard played in the World Cup?
World Cup hype, blood. Odegaard don't need to play in the World Cup, blood. Yeah, we're talking about your club. Yeah, talk about your club. Where's your player playing, blood? Is your player going to be in Europe next year, blood? Even the Conference League, you man can't get into that, blood. Yeah? Even the Conference League. How many defeats you had this year now, blood? 13. 13 defeats, blood. Is it 13 defeats?
What, they've had 13 defeats this year?
You tell me. I haven't looked at the table in like 2 days.
No way they've had 13 defeats this year.
No, probably. We probably have.
They've had 11 defeats. They've had 11 defeats. I weren't that far.
No. He already said this year.
That's a normal state.
Oh, this year.
Yeah, that's why he said this year. That's why I said. That's why I asked, because he said this year.
No, this season.
Oh, right, this season. Right, that's different. Yeah, because it's possible because of their bad form. In 4 months, they could have had 11 losses. That's why I asked. Obviously, this season, I know it's a lot. Wow. But I'm saying, this year, we're approaching the fit. We could 5 months of football. Like, come on now. We know how bad Chelsea are. That's the crazy part. Not so much at Lewis, but the Chelsea fans that show chest after they get a win or after they get a draw. That's the craziest part I don't get. Like, they don't watch their team week in, week out. Like, the self-awareness is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then you got people like Troops who will pour fuel on the fire and make you, man, drink the Kool-Aid.
I don't worry, we beat Everton 6-0.
Yeah, you go catch Manchester United. You know what I'm saying? We're what is it? 3 points behind you with a game in hand.
Good, man.
Yeah. 3 points.
Make sure you get your Kool-Aid, man. And you know, I might drop Kool-Aid tea, blood. You hear me? Get your Kool-Aid, man. You know what I'm saying?
This guy.
Get your Kool-Aid, blood.
Hey, it's like you lot don't watch your team, and it's like, yes, as bad as my team is, you lot are worse. And results like this show is always around the corner for Chelsea this season. Like we talk about 11 defeats, 12 defeats, 13 defeats, whatever the case may be. You might have mid-table for a reason. But yeah, the performance was terrible. As soon as Palmer wasn't there, I was like, they're losing this. That was the only hope they had. As soon as I heard he was ill, I was like, they got no chance in that game.
Yeah, I looked at the lineup and I thought...
Say again?
In the first half, it was different. Before the onslaught happened in the second half. In the first half.
The first half, they were lucky. I was sitting on my watch along saying, I am disappointed it is only 1-0. I'm disappointed, blood, because the way we started that game, it should have been 3-4, blood. We just kind of took our foot off the pedal. Arteta cussed these man and said, yo, are you
like you guys just didn't have that cutting edge in the final third first half.
Havertz, he pulled Havertz aside. He said, yo, blood, let me show you something, blood. Let me show you what they're singing about, you, blood. He just showed you bare clips of you, blood. Yo, look at this guy running his mouth, bro. Look at this guy. He's in the stadium right now, you know. He's there right now. And you're trying to stunt. You're trying to stunt with the Champions League that you won him. Go dunk on his Clark. And then
he did not win me.
You know, man, like Troops, go back again and do it again, blood. Yeah, go back again, guys. Yeah? Back again, guys. Back a fucking again, guys. Yeah.
It was a pretty good impression, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first half, I only thought we were lucky that was only 1-0. I thought, you know what, we might get a jammy goal and just run home, take a 1-1 that we don't deserve at all. Nope, I forgot where Arteta's having a team talk, so's Poch. So we go and concede 3 in about 15 minutes. Up the Chelsea.
Should have been irritated, didn't score 6 troops.
Bro, I was pushing for the
No, I only
sixth,
scored 5. They only
I
scored
was
5.
pushing for the 6th, blood. But I don't mind because the 6-0,
Lewis, you know I'm saying that, right?
the 6-0, there's shit to it. The 6-0, there's shit to it. We had 10 men. We battered these lot with 11 on 11, 5-0. And it could have been more. It should have been more. They should have had a man sent off, blood. Yeah? Jackson should have gone.
The Jackson challenge when he
Yeah,
started.
And Havertz's first goal shouldn't have counted because it was a foul in the build-up. But hey,
It weren't a foul. They checked it.
yeah, it was.
That wasn't a foul.
Bro, he had
Jackson
what's
was
his
now you're just
Gabriel's
reaching,
arms
Phil.
all
Now
over
you're
Noni.
reaching. I'm not even going to entertain it. You're reaching.
What? That's not a foul.
That's not a
All
foul.
right, cool.
You play football.
All
That's
right,
not a
cool.
foul. The Jackson one was a clear. That was a foul. I'm saying you should have
Yeah,
10
that's,
men. and
I'm
one
saying
foul.
that's a foul. I'm saying the other one's a foul too.
Nah, that's not a foul, blood. That's not a foul.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think it's a foul.
But even if that goal didn't stand, we still have 4 of them, blood. You understand?
Yeah, I'm not saying it makes any difference in the game. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you get me. I think the red card would have made a difference. We would have fucking slapped you lot, blood. Slapped you. Murder.
Oh yeah, if we go
Murder
down to
to
10
road.
because Jackson was one of our only outlets in that game for what it was even worth.
That's
So
the
we
thing.
just kept
You
giving
would
away
have had
possession.
nothing, bro, because it was literally Jackson trying to use his pace, which he does have, blood. You get me? I will give
He
him
did
that.
well against Saliba
Why didn't
once.
he
Just
become-
didn't leave to nothing.
Why didn't he look at athletics, bro? Why didn't stop watching Drogba? You can't kick football, blood. You should have been watching Usain Bolt. You understand? That should
He's
have been his
not
idol.
that bad to be making that comparison. It's just you shouldn't be a striker. You should be playing off the striker as a winger. You're clearly strong on the ball. You're clearly a good ball carrier. You just can't finish. That's it.
Yeah, that miss was
That's
crazy.
why Jackson I always defend his
crazy.
ability
How
as a
can you hit
footballer,
the
just
side
not as a
net?
finisher.
How can you be in the 6-yard box, yeah?
Yeah, but that's what they say
Raya
about
is
Nunez
right
as well.
on-
You have to
Raya's
take your
on the near
chances.
post,
You have
yeah?
to take your
And
No,
chances.
I
you
understand. Like that's
go
why I'm
for
saying
the
we need a
side
better
ball.
striker next season. But with Jackson, I'm not saying he's scrubbed. Different position.
He's a
We're fine.
scrub. He is a scrub.
He is a
He's a
scrub. I
scrub.
agree with you.
He is a
He's
scrub.
I'm not scrubbed.
I'll tell you why he's a scrub.
He's a scrub, blood.
ability-
He
His
has,
ability
he
to
has
face
no
on-
cleaner. He has no goal scoring attributes, blood. He
Yeah.
has no killer.
So he's a
None.
scrubby. So he's a scrubby finisher, which we can all agree on. A footballer, no.
No, but Lewis, here's the
Technically,
thing.
he's not good.
Haaland,
He's got pace. and
Haaland is
his
not
pace
good.
kind
Kind
of gets in places.
1 second, troops. Haaland is not a good footballer, but because of his finishing ability, people say he's a world-class player. Your
World-class
abilities depend on your position on the pitch. Like if I ask Troops, do you want Saliba to be a world-class tackler or a world-class finisher? He would choose tackler, of course.
But that's why
Because
I'm
he's
saying
defensive
change his position.
No, but even if he's on the wing, he would. miss these
Someone just
chances.
summed it up perfectly, blood. Look,
But he's not going to be taking as many because he's going to be more focused on
That is
creating.
perfect.
Here's the thing, Lewis. On a real, everything Jackson does is based on pace and power. He's very quick, and he beat Saliba for pace. He beat Gabriel for pace a couple of times. It's not like he's getting the ball and doing Joga Bonito moves and dribbling past someone. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Pace
just
is what
pace
is
and
getting
power.
past Saliba. He's not,
And that's what
like,
Nunez
like
is. No
Hakimi.
cap. That's what
But
Nunez
does
is. just
but
pace
does
and
that mean
power.
you can't utilize that better in other areas of the pitch? Because the last two games I've seen with him, I thought his ball carrying's good. I thought he's been strong on the ball and his dribbling's been good. It's just been the finish.
Was he not a wide player at Villarreal?
Yeah,
He played that wide now. No.
yeah.
That's
So
it.
that's
the
just
same
why I'm
thing
thinking
people
just
say
throw
about
him
Nunez.
there or just play him off a
I
striker.
think-
But we
I
need
think-
an actual
but-
striker next to him.
But one thing about Klopp is Klopp figured that out. He started playing Nunez out wide.
Yeah, and he's still fucking
Yeah.
shit. So where do we go from here? That's my point to Lewis. I'm saying based on experience, Akhi. Wallahi, these
The
players
player
will make you
isn't
pull your
linear.
hair
The
out.
player isn't linear. Just because Nunez has XYZ doesn't mean Jackson's going to be XYZ.
Okay, I'll tell you why it's okay. I understand players aren't linear, but both of these players share 99% of similar traits. Very quick, powerful, dribble past people, and can get behind any defender in world football because of their pace. Now, give them 10 chances front of goal, they're missing 9. This is the issue here. So, like
Yeah.
in that position specifically, in the category of forwards, whether it be on the wing or as a striker, the category of forward you need to be clinical, which he does not have. That's the fucking issue
And
with
you
him.
can't teach that.
But we
And
all
you cannot
agree on
teach
that. I'm
Yeah.
just talking about the other aspects of his game, but we all agree on the finishing side.
Yeah, the finish is not good.
Okay, let me address the elephant in the room now, once for all.
Okay,
Yeah, your boy
Now
Poch,
XC, XC.
that
You know what I'm
Troops
saying?
has got his thing out the way,
Fourth. He's fourth.
this game further proves my point, if anything, than denies my point is true. This game actually proves it even more. The basis level of my argument at the start of the season
I
was
feel
that the Chelsea players are fucking shit. Yahi, Troops, listen first and then fight. Listen, just hear me out. Because what I'm saying is not even crazy.
Because I'm letting him go. I just said
Okay,
flawless.
Troops, I'll ask you a question right now. No, me
I'm
and you,
flawless.
let's have a genuine conversation. Because Flawless has already made his opinions clear, which is fair, and Lewis has as well. Troops, very simple question. Make in your mind right now a Wolves-Chelsea combined 11. Wolves and Chelsea. Not someone big, not someone amazing. Wolves and Chelsea. How many Chelsea players start for fucking Wolverhampton Wanderers? Chelsea are where I expect them to be. Think about it for a second, just as I actually unpack it. Chelsea are where I expect them to be. The problem is, we allowed delusional Chelsea fans to tell us Caicedo's better than Rice, Enzo's better than
No,
this
I never
guy.
allowed them.
Okay, but I'm saying these players are so amazing and incredible and all of this. There's 3 Chelsea good players. There's 3 players in the entirety of the Chelsea squad that I actually think are good. Palmer, Gusto, and Caicedo. The reason why I didn't mention Reece James is because he's on first name basis with the nurse, so he doesn't count. The reason why I didn't mention Nkunku is because he played like 30 minutes this season, so it doesn't count. There are players who are fucking injured right now for Chelsea who clearly start for the team. We ain't even seen Lavia yet. Let's just think logically about this situation. And I'm saying this based on experience as well. When I need a manager as Liverpool Football Club, and even I'm struggling, and there are names out there that absolutely stink because the manager market stinks, there is no reason to sack Pochettino. Pochettino is not to blame. And my basis level argument is as follows. I blame Poch 10%, the players 5%, and Winstanley, Stewart, Bowley, Iqbali 85%. That's how I divide the divide.
I
Because
need
those
FSG,
guys,
man.
because those guys at what ruined Chelsea. These guys came in, took a Champions League winning team with Thomas Tuchel, sacked Tuchel, sold 500 players, bought 500 kids. There was never ever going to be a manager that was successful with this Chelsea side. Because what we think about when we think about this Chelsea players, think about it. What we think about is not what they are now. We think about what they are 3 years from now. Caicedo might be the best DM in the world 2 years from now. Palmer might be the best winger in the world 2 years from now. Gusto might be the best right back in the world 2 years from now. Badiashile. By the way, you want to hear the perfect example of Badiashile? I'll end this on this, just a genuine example. In the Arsenal-Chelsea game, the centre back on the left-hand side that absolutely roasted Jackson, his name was Gabriel Magalhaes. Gabriel Magalhaes, when he first walked into this Arsenal side, was 22 years old. Made hella mistakes. Mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. We also Troops cuss him out 4 years ago. 4 years later, he's being looked at as one of the best centre-backs in the world. Why? Because it takes time. It takes time to get to that level. And that's a perfect example of someone like a Badiashile or one of these guys. Now, if you had 11 Gabriel Magalhaes at the time, Troops, you'd be in the gutter. That's the only argument I've always presented. These players need time. They're inexperienced. And the experienced
But Gabriel
players
weren't the reason why we was in the position we was.
That's
Gabriel
not what I said. I'm not saying he's the reason why.
He was
I'm saying
holding in
4
them
years ago,
heads and
he used to make a lot of
flipping
mistakes.
Pablo Mari and these clowns.
No, but 4 years ago, he used to make a lot of mistakes.
It was them man, blood.
Now he's gained
And
experience.
fucking
He
Willian,
doesn't
the
make those
piece of shit.
mistakes anymore. 4 years later, he
But
doesn't make
when,
mistakes.
but when you don't have experience, that's all the more reason why you need better structure, better game management, and better lineup decisions from the manager. And he didn't do any of them, which is why I don't know how you're saying he's not to blame.
This is all well and good, but let's not get over
If
the
you
point
get
of what.
Jurgen Klopp as your manager, you'll be 7th.
Yeah, but forget all that. No. But it's not even about
Not
position.
Max. Not
it's,
Max.
it's not about
I don't
position.
agree.
It's not about
I don't.
position. And it's
That's
not
fair
about
enough.
points. The reason why
Yeah,
you
but your
receive
players ain't good, Lewis.
Bro, that's why they need a manager that can get more out of them and raise the level
No,
of the
that's why
team.
they need experience. They need to play more.
You need experience when the manager gives you nothing to go off.
experience. Just to clarify as well.
Not
Experience.
experienced teammates. I mean, themselves gain
Yeah,
experience.
just a couple.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they
know.
have
And
to
when
play
they
more
don't,
to
when
become
they
better and
don't
better and
have
better.
that, they need a manager with a rigid structure so they know what to do on the football pitch. We don't
Okay,
have
Lewis, can I
that.
ask you a question before you go flawless? Just one question.
Yeah,
Yesterday,
go on.
there were quotes that came out about the Chelsea players and Pochettino. Okay, the Chelsea players don't want Poch to be sacked. They prefer to have an element of stability. That's what the journalists are saying. That they want an element of stability. They don't want Poch to be sacked, and they're calling him one of the best managers in the business. So,
Bro, I've heard
even the
sources
players-
that say completely different, by the way.
Okay, I hear you, but my point is, I don't even feel like You know what it is when the players
And
give
if the
up on
players do that, it's the equivalent of me being like, all right, cool. I'm in secondary school. The new supply teacher's in for the day. Brilliant. It means I'm not going to get any work done. I can just chill. I can vibe with my mates and I can have a chill lesson. And I'm not going to be held accountable for anything because this guy ain't going to be here next week.
Yeah, but they haven't turned on him, is my point. It's not like they've given up on his ideas and shit. The team that you fielded against Arsenal on Sunday, I'm going to be completely honest with you and real with you. Here's the thing. Injuries have fucked you this season fully from the start of the year. And on top of that, that Arsenal lineup, if I put Pep and Klopp tag team against Arsenal, they're still not winning. They're still not getting a draw because those players are just not good enough. That's the reality. Gallagher, Madueke,
no, I hear
Sterling,
that if he put the best squad available, I hear that. How have you had a defense that did so well against City and you benched them? You benched him for a guy just coming back from an injury and a guy that's been out of form all season. How is Gilchrist making his debut out of position at right back? How?
He's already said it before. He doesn't trust these players to play twice a week.
Well, you know what? That's a him problem. That's a him problem then. Oh, we're playing an Arsenal team that's played 3 times a week and we want to run that excuse.
Yeah, but Arsenal are different. Arsenal have been doing that for the last 2 years.
And it's crazy. Just to clarify, Lewis, on a couple things. One, experience is one of the most overrated attributes in top level professional football. Like the way people talk about it. People only use it when it's not there. My club, prime example. We have tons of experience. So why are we rubbish if experience is so key? You know why? Because
we had experience last season.
Because you know why that is? Because we lack quality. Nobody don't talk. That's the difference. Like people only mention experience, and it's a very lazy assessment of Chelsea. Because
I just
Chelsea
mentioned quality. What do you mean?
No, you not necessarily you, but
yeah, I just said the players are not good.
The players are not good. Yeah, but people not necessarily you mention experience. It does not need to be mentioned at all. Lack of experience is not the reason as to why Chelsea are where they are. It's lack of quality because Manchester United are also bad. We are one of the most experienced teams in the league. But if we had a bunch of youngsters, what would people turn around and say? It's a lack of experience? No, it's a lack of quality. That's skill. Let's get that out. And the reason why people get onto you for Poch is not anything you just said. It's he's the third best manager in the league, and there's nothing to back that up. And there's nothing to back that up with.
No, but I've already backed it up 100 times. Not every time I come here and okay.
How?
Here's the thing, Flawless.
How is it? Oh, explain it. No. How is he better than Emery? How is
Don't worry. I'll answer your question.
Yeah. How is he better than Emery?
I'll answer your question right
Go on.
First of all, the first part, before I answer your question, just the first part of experience. You acknowledge that Man United are crap and they have experienced players, right?
Yes.
The difference between being crap and having experienced players is one team's in 6th, one team's in 10th. That's the part that experience plays because despite I agree with you.
What about my experienced team last season?
No, but here's the thing. I've already acknowledged, Lewis, your experience is crap. Like
last season.
Yeah, Ben Chilwell is his experience, bro. Like, here's the thing. At the end of the day, Man United have players who have experience, who has won, whether you rate them or not, who have won Erik ten Hag points this season.
Yes.
Even the shit ones, but at least they've come up clutch at some point in time this season. Now, when I look at the second part of your question, which is he's the third best manager in the league, I don't think there's a manager currently in this league who has done anything close, other than, of course, we've moved Klopp and Pep from the argument. Let's talk about the rest.
When I look at 1 and 2,
when I look at the rest, I don't think anyone has done close to what Poch has done at Spurs in this league as a Premier League manager.
That was 6.
Okay, you can say it's long time ago. It's fair. But
and also, when we do that, United were rebuilding, Arsenal were declining, City were rebuilding, Liverpool were rebuilding.
I swear, please fight me. Let me just tell you the logic first, and then fight it. No problem. Fight it.
All right, go for it.
The guy at Tottenham Hotspur, the reason why we do Big 6 streams to begin with is because he made Spurs relevant.
Yes.
No one knew who the fuck Spurs are to begin with. Put yourself in my shoes, yeah. I grew up in the UAE. Do you think anyone know who Spurs are? No one knows Spurs.
Spurs run
the guy got Spurs Champions League final, consistently top 4 year in, year out.
He did.
Finished second twice.
But
now,
why?
In terms of Emery, here's the thing, Flawless. Wallah, you can ask anyone. I've always said, Emery, I accept there's an argument. I'll shake your hand and say, no problem, there's an argument. However, the one thing that works against Emery is he's managed 2 big clubs and failed at both. He's failed at Arsenal, bro.
And that's
Like,
what Poch has done.
he had
Poch failed
top
at
four in
PSG and
his
he's failing
hand
at Chelsea.
and
Poch has
failed
done the
at
same.
Arsenal.
Poch has done the same thing. He failed at PSG and is now failing at Chelsea. He
No,
failed.
I'm
And
at
saying
also,
Premier League.
what did he succeed at
About
doing at
Premier League.
Tottenham? Because he didn't win anything.
Again,
Just
but
top
Lewis,
4.
forget that, Lewis.
Who
He
wins
was-
anything
he
at
was-
Spurs?
Wait,
Mourinho
no,
doesn't
we're
win
not
anything
letting him
at Spurs.
gaslight.
Right,
Poch
so
doesn't
what
win
are we
anything at
talking
Spurs.
about like
We're
it's
not
an
letting him gaslight
achievement?
this. Why is he getting credit
Ever
now for
since
what?
they sacked
why-
Poch,
we-
their club has been in
we are
downfall.
talking about-
This
no,
guy's
no,
best
no, no, no,
achievement
no.
is getting Tottenham up in a period where 5 of the big 6 were rebuilding or declining.
You are a Chelsea fan, and you're fully saying he didn't win Spurs anything. No
Let's
one wins Spurs anything.
let's
No
not
one.
gaslight
Right,
him.
so he hasn't done anything special.
No,
Yes,
he
that's right.
has, because he got them to a Champions League final, got them
Just
second
same.
twice, and got them consistent top 4 year in, year out.
Yes,
And what a trophy that is.
Lewis.
I
Lewis,
agree with you. He didn't
It
win
was
anything, but
5
that's not
yes.
Spurs'
No, he
standards,
hasn't
bro.
done anything at
It was
Tottenham.
years- it
That's
was
not
years
Spurs'
ago.
standards. Spurs
His
got
level,
trophies.
his biggest achievement is making the most out of the fact that Arsenal wanted Wenger out at the time. City were rebuilding, Liverpool were rebuilding, and United were in a rebuild.
It was years
I don't agree with this
ago.
whole rebuild stuff because that
That's
was
why
the
when
time-
Liverpool got better and
United
City got
had
better, guess who
Mourinho.
dropped down the table? Guess
No,
who
no,
dropped
now
down the
you're changing-
table?
Now you're changing that because United had Mourinho at the time. United had
Why are
Mourinho.
we
At the... One second, we're looking at this in hindsight. At the time, Lukaku,
Oh my
Pogba,
God.
Pogba, Mourinho, all that shit. There was a time when Manchester City actually, he was there for the first 2 or 3 years.
And that's
of
only
that.
his 3rd season that
One
you're talking about. I'm
second,
talking
they
about
weren't
his 2nd
rebuilding.
season. You know
They
when
weren't
Leicester won the
rebuilding.
league?
And
They
Klopp
didn't have
was there.
Mourinho then.
Brother, one second. And Klopp was there at
Go on.
Liverpool. Klopp was there at Liverpool from 14-15. So he was there while Poch was there too.
15,
Like,
16.
Arsenal's the only one that can count was quote unquote rebuilding. You won 2 league titles while Poch was there.
Bro,
So how can you say it
Bro,
was a
his,
rebuild?
his 2nd season, the one that now the narrative is saying that we need to wait for Pochettino because the players are going to kick in. Let's talk about his 2nd season. Chelsea finished 10th. Liverpool finished what, 8th? Manchester United were in their 2nd season under Van Gaal, finished 5th. City finished 4th, and they were waiting for Pep to come and take over. It was just Tottenham, Arsenal, and Leicester. That
You
was
were
it.
Are you talking about
You
the
start
Leicester?
that
Are you
comment.
talking about the Leicester year?
Yeah, we finished 10th. That was his 2nd season.
You're talking about the Leicester year, but here's the thing, Lewis. The reason why Spurs are not successful.
Did you start
is
that
not the
comment? Or you just
managers.
spoke? True.
It's Daniel Levy. Bro, they had their best team all of us have ever seen of Spurs in our whole life. They decided to build a new stadium. Come on, man. Let's be real. Bro, us and Spurs, Lewis, I'm going to cut the crap. I'm going to say it as it is right now. Klopp and Poch, Liverpool and Spurs were on the same exact level. We were waiting. Who's now going to take the step up to challenge Pep? Who's going to take on Pep Guardiola? Spurs decided to build a new stadium. We bought Alisson.
Same
and Van
level.
Dijk. No, hear me out.
I
bought
could
Alisson-
argue when Liverpool were going up, Spurs are declining.
No. Hear the argument. When City won the Centurion season, people were going like, okay, who is going to challenge this City Goliath team? People were looking at Spurs and Liverpool at the time with Poch on the up, with Klopp on the up. Liverpool and Jurgen
I
Klopp
don't
went
even think
up.
people were looking at Spurs. I remember
were,
that everyone
because
was
they
saying
had
the next
similar
year it's
levels.
going to be City versus Liverpool.
No.
Already
no.
in stone.
It was never, wallahi, was never City versus Liverpool before that season. We only got to a
No.
Champions League final.
But predicting the next season and who was going to compete with Pep, everyone was saying Liverpool.
Actually, more people said United, to be fair. But in terms of who's going to challenge Pep
And
consistently.
to a point, United I actually heard that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who's going to challenge Pep consistently? We were at a crossroads. Poch and Klopp had built some form of a team. Now we need 1-2 players and khalas, we're ready to challenge Pep. Spurs decided to build stadium. We bought Alisson Van Dijk. One guy won a Premier Champs. The other guy, top 4. But that has nothing to do with him, bro. 2 years with his best team in prime. They did not buy a single player for 2 years,
Yeah,
bro.
that's all well and good.
I
but it
cannot
was
blame.
20
I
it was
genuinely,
20
regardless of your opinion of Poch, I cannot blame him for Spurs.
It was 2019, so we're giving him credit. He's not done anything of note in the past 5 years, and we're giving him credit. He left Spurs in 2019. So what's he done in the
You're
last 5
asking
years?
about the time in the Premier League. I'm going to use the time in the Premier League as my logic to my
It
argument.
was because it was 5 years ago, though. That's the
It
point
doesn't
I'm
matter.
making. Of course,
It doesn't
matters.
matter.
So
We
you
won
can go
the
half
league 5
decade.
years ago.
Ah,
We
okay,
won the league
alright,
5
cool.
years
So-
ago, and people
What's
still
Klopp
say
done in the
Klopp is
So
past?
we
What's
so we
Klopp
just
done?
want to ignore everything that happened at PSG then.
Yes, 5 years ago.
No, but we're
Klopp's
talking
done
about the
stuff in the
Premier
past.
League time.
Klopp's done stuff in the past.
I have some quotes. I have some quotes from Mauricio Pochettino's time at PSG, just for anyone
crazy.
who wasn't
There's no
aware of it.
management
So wait. L'Equipe on PSG's lack of tactical identity. Pochettino's team seemed to lack a clear tactical identity, with strategies changing frequently. PSG under Pochettino displayed vulnerabilities in defence, leading to avoidable goals. These are all with much better, much more experienced players, by the way. Despite their quality, PSG struggled with inconsistency, often dropping points against weaker opposition. Pochettino's substitutions sometimes lacked impact, failing to change the course of games. What does that sound like? The team's performances were erratic, with periods of brilliance followed by unexpected lapses. How many times this season have I said that we perform well in one period of the match and never anything else? There you are, same as the PSG time. Pochettino faced challenges adapting to the unique demands of Ligue 1, struggling with its physicality and pace. Pochettino's tactical adjustments during games often seemed reactive rather than proactive, leading to a sense of uncertainty. Nearly every single quote used for his time at PSG, I could use with his time at Chelsea, playing players out of position. These men had Kim Pembe playing at left back. We play Colwill at left back. This guy is Neymar playing DM. This guy gets 6 goals in a season from Lionel Messi, the GOAT. The GOAT, and he got 6 goals in a season out of him. This guy goes everywhere and relies on one player. Do you remember when Pep called Tottenham the Harry Kane team? Now with the Cole Palmer team. When PSG won Ligue 1, everyone watching that season said he was dragged by Kylian Mbappe to a trophy, and they played awful, awful football and constantly gave away stupid goals. And here we are. This guy can't get a tune out of Messi, and I'm expecting him to get a tune out of Mudryk. Okay. All right.
Okay, Lewis, now to respond to your very shameless point about PSG, Unai Emery, that you guys are doing props for, is the same manager that took a 4-0 lead to Barcelona away and lost 6-1. If you want to talk about bottlers. Every single good manager that's managed PSG over the last 10 years has only won a league title. None of them have won the Champions League. Carlo Ancelotti.
Lewis, none of them lost the league title.
No,
Hold
I didn't interrupt him.
None of them lost the league title. None of them lost the league title. He lost the league title there. We're not going to bypass that. No. We ain't going to bypass that. No. We ain't going to bypass that. He's the only manager who lost the league. Let's not do that.
Do you think Carlo Ancelotti is a good manager?
This guy.
Yes.
PSG sacked him. Unai Emery, good manager. PSG sacked him. Luis Enrique, good manager. If he doesn't win the Champions League,
you're really trying to compare Pochettino.
Carlo Ancelotti.
See how he changed the logic? I'm not comparing them. I'm talking about PSG sacking managers.
They failed there too. They
won the league. Managed PSG over the last 10 years, whether it be good or crap, has not won the Champions League.
They failed there too.
So it's the same shit.
They did. No, it's not the same thing. No, it's not the same. No, it's not. No, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. No, it's not the same thing because there's different levels to failure. It's not the same thing. Brendan Rodgers didn't fail at Liverpool the same way Klopp's failed at Liverpool. Levels to this. What are we talking about here?
Also, Villarreal didn't win a major trophy till Emery came.
What we talking about here? This man's done nothing of note in the game in 5 years.
They won the Europa League.
Lewis, this guy's done nothing of note in the game in 5 years. 5 years, this guy's done nothing of note in the game, and we're here hyping him up. He's done nothing of note.
No, Hussam hyping him up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'm not hyping him up.
What's he done in the past 5 years, Sam? What has he done in the... Wait. Answer the question. What has he done in the past 5 years?
Everything Lewis says is right, but then his conclusion is sack Poch and will be better. That's the thing that I just don't fucking get. Like, everything he says, I'm agree. And then he comes to the conclusion. He's like, get rid of Poch out. Get a new manager in and suddenly we'll be better. No, you won't. Because your players are crap, Lewis. If you just recognize that your players are crap, and you know how I know you don't recognize that? Because at the start of the season, you were telling the people you could get top 4 because there's a free run at top 4. No,
because I've always believed we could compete for it, and I still stand by that. With a better coach, we would have been competitive from the start. I wouldn't have had 5 points in my first 5 games against Nottingham Forest, Luton, and Bournemouth.
There lies the problem. You think you're a top 4 side? You're not. Because if I do a Wolves,
no, not top 4 outright, but to compete.
More Wolves players in there.
Compete.
Lewis, if I do a Wolves Chelsea combined 11, I start more Wolves players. And you're telling me that you're a top 4 side. You're not.
If you could pick more Wolves players, Fairs, I don't even think I know 11 Wolves players, but cool.
You want me to do it right now? Jose Sa, Ait Nouri, Badia Shile, Kilman, Gusto, Fairs, nothing, no agenda so far. Caicedo, Joao Gomez, And what's the name of the other fucking
Who?
Wolves guy? I forgot his name.
Yes.
Wallahi, I
He's talking
made
about
this
Neto.
team
Well, you know what the
just
crazy
yesterday.
part is? I think if you swap
What is
managers, it's a
11?
different conversation.
Lemina, sorry, let me just finish it up. Neto, Huang, Palmer, done.
Yeah, but the
See?
crazy part is
I'm
No
put-
agenda. Did I say
if-
anything
if-
agenda-wise?
if you swap the
I'm
crazy
putting
part is
Enzo in there.
the
You
crazy
put
part
Palmer
is
in there. That's fine.
Yeah, I
I
did.
think no.
Palmer,
The crazy
Huang,
part
probably
is
still dash that to him one of the wings.
Hold on. I think if you
Palmer,
swap
Huang, and
managers,
Neto. Come
you're
on,
having a
man.
different
Relax.
conversation.
Usam, wait. Go.
Yeah,
Troops,
yeah.
you're
If
saying,
you
wait, they're both
yeah,
attacking me.
no.
brother.
Here's the crazy part is I think if you swap managers, we're having a different conversation. Because if we was doing before Emery got to Villa and we was doing a Villa Chelsea at 11, most Chelsea players getting when they were
I
17th
disagree
under
with you.
Steve. Oh, well, yeah, exactly under Steven Gerrard. So that's
I
how
disagree
important.
with you. What do you mean exactly? I said
What do
I
you mean you
disagree.
disagree? So when Steven Gerrard, so wait. When Steven Gerrard
At the start
had
of the
their man,
season, I had Chelsea finishing
not at the
ninth.
start. Again, you're not listening. I never said at the start of the season. I said when Steven Gerrard had Aston Villa 17th, and we
That
did
was
a
2 years
combined,
ago.
and we did a combined. I'm still
That
using
was
the
2
same.
years
Still the same
ago.
point. I'm still using the same logic, even though it was 2 years ago. Since Poch has
Yes.
done nothing of note in 5 years, and we're still talking about him being the third best. So if you can go back, if you can use 5 years ago, I can use 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? If you can use 5 years ago, I'll use 2 years ago. But the point I'm making is if we at that time, if we would have done. Yeah,
Not
but
to
he's
talk
done
about
nothing of
squad.
note in half a decade. He's done nothing of note in half a decade. He's
Yeah,
done
but the
zero.
thing is, he hasn't
He's
had the
done nothing of
opportunity to
note
have
in
enough.
half a decade. That's why you keep dodging
Yeah,
the
and he
question.
hasn't done anything.
What has he?
and he
What has he done?
He hasn't
in the
had the
past 5
opportunity
years.
to
But
do
back to
anything
my
on note
point.
to begin with.
Of course he has. He's had jobs.
He's
He's
managed
at Chelsea. He's
PSG.
at
All right,
PSG.
we're gonna
He's at Chelsea.
wrap
Go
this
on.
so
He's
everyone's
managed
all right.
PSG.
So
Yeah.
Okay, let
Usam,
me just say the final
now
point.
look,
Wallace,
Usam, you got
the base
everyone's got
is-
30 seconds.
I'm
So
good.
bang.
I'm good, man.
Okay, let
Because
me
this
go
guy
at the
go
end.
down
Usam.
this hill.
Let me finish it up then.
Go Usam.
Yeah, I'm good.
Go,
Okay,
Usam.
I'll just say this. The
Poch
base level
defender.
of disagreement here, Flawless and Lewis, that you guys just don't understand my point. The base level of disagreement is, in our minds, we have genuinely thought that the Chelsea players are good. I don't believe that. You get it? Now, how you know my logic is consistent? At the start of the season, Flawless, all things considered, I had Chelsea finishing ninth. That's why I'm keeping the same energy. They are, or eighth, I think, ninth or eighth. They are where I expected them to be. So it's not like I had Chelsea finishing third and suddenly they're 10th, and I'm like, oh my God, these players are underperforming with this manager. The base level of the argument is as follows. If I bring in a new manager, nothing will change at Chelsea because these players need to play more, gain themselves more experience, and they need quality players with experience, Flawless, because I've already acknowledged the quality part. What did I say? I've said this before on this stream, this back again, very stream. I said last summer, Chelsea had an under 23, fucking, what is it called? Under 23, like transfer thingy. This summer, they need to have it 26 and above, like 26 to 28, 29, probably seasoned Premier League professionals. But you want to know why Chelsea won't go that direction, Troops? Did you watch Brighton Man City yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
Did you watch it? Yeah, I watched it as well. You know who they wanted to sign in January? The ginger left back from Brighton, who's 19 years old. This is the team that I'm supposed to think in the future.
Hey, this
is
longer
going
than
back
30
to
seconds.
What? Who?
Go check it right now. Go check it right now. Todd
All right,
Bowley
this is
and
really
Iqbali.
wrapping it up.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
man,
like,
we
this
say
is like
30
Hamza
Todd
wrapping
Bowley
up.
and Iqbali
Man,
and the
what are you-
disciples. You know
Long
who
as
they
30
wanted to
seconds,
sign?
bro.
Barco from Brighton. Barco,
No,
the 19
no, we didn't, because we could have gone for him if we wanted to.
Thank you.
I
No,
just,
we-
I just,
That's the
I
guy
just
that
got
they
one-
want to
No,
sign
we
in January,
didn't.
Troops.
I
Yes,
just got-
what is the problem?
I just
Not
got
Ian
one
and
question.
Stuart and
I
these
just-
guys.
This is bullshit.
I just got one. I just got one. I got actually.
This
I
is
got
actual
two,
bullshit.
wait, I got two
Thank you.
questions.
Because
I got,
I actually wanted us to go for him and just send him out on loan somewhere,
See?
but we
See?
didn't.
Did you
We
see how
didn't.
fucking
We weren't
shit he was
interested.
yesterday, Troops? Did you see how
Chelsea
shit he
were
was?
not interested.
The guy
We
crossed it
could have had a
and
free run at him and we didn't go for him. So what are we talking about?
I got two
So,
questions.
people saying
Hassam,
take
I got
Pochettino,
two. Yo,
I would
Hassam,
overslot. So hold
Hassam,
on.
I got two questions for you.
Yo,
'cause
we
you
need to wrap
mentioned-
this quick.
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
because-
Just two questions. It won't be no long to just two questions. Just do quick answers. So you said Chelsea. You had Chelsea
Yo, now he's
ninth.
got the cigarettes. That's how you know.
Yeah, you got Chelsea at the. You had Chelsea ninth.
I can't find a single Barco Chelsea link, by the
It's
way.
cool, Lewis. You had Chelsea 8th, 9th. At the start of the season,
Yeah.
where did you have Aston Villa finishing?
I have no idea. I genuinely don't remember.
Okay,
I
where
swear.
did you have Tottenham Hotspur finishing?
Actually, I had Spurs in 8th as well or 7th. Like in
Oh,
that
okay.
area.
So you can kind of and they sold their best player. So just to show that you do better and overachieve because they don't have a bag of experience or good players in
Maybe
their
one
side
guy
like that.
signed
We
Madison.
move.
One guy
Madison's
signed
a good player.
Madison. The
Madison's
other
a
guy
good player.
signed Mudrik.
Okay,
Wallahi,
so
baby.
if Chelsea would have signed Madison, it'd be okay.
Mudrik was already no. Mudrik was already there when Madison signed. Let's not start lying.
So you're
They
telling-
signed
so you're
Madison.
telling me-
They signed Madison. We signed Palmer. There you are.
They lost
So you're
Harry
telling,
Kane.
so you're telling me Madison wouldn't have them like at least 6-7 points better off? Be real, flawless.
We would have them for we would have them 4 or 5
Of course.
points better off, of course.
The-
But the point, no, it's not perfect. The point that I'm making is Spurs don't have a good side. That's the point I'm making. Spurs
I
do not
agree with
have
you,
a good side.
but what does
That's
that
the
have to do
point.
with the argument?
Because
Alright, that's
their
it, we're done.
manager, their
we're
manager.
done.
That's why.
And also,
coaching
this
matters.
under 25 rule is bullshit when we've been looking at Ivan Toney and Jonathan Tah. But
I think a better manager.
Yeah,
before
that's what
go-
you should do moving forward. I agree with you.
no, that's what we've been doing, which
All right, let me just
But
mute.
is why I'm saying this under 25 rule is.
Let me just mute the fucking lot. of
From
you,
last
blood.
summer, not now.
Like seriously, blood.
That was last summer.
You lot need to just fucking stop your bullshit, blood. The chat's all fucking getting fucking wound up, blood. You lot are just chatting the same shit over and over again. Poch's shit, Chelsea shit. It's done. Yeah. Now, this guy.
I agree.
This guy just keeps pressing Poch because he knows what topic is next. His fucking
No,
shit
I don't
team,
care.
blood.
My
So let's
system's been
get
done
there,
2
blood.
weeks.
Ah!
Let's get there, blood, innit? Yeah, Lewis, you see now, blood? Yeah, let's get there, blood. Big up
No,
Frankie
I
every
get
damn
that, that's
time.
the reason.
He says, quick summary of Husam's watch along. Robertson with the ball. Can this cross beat the first man? No, it cannot. Fuck off. It was beautiful. You see, we're about to find out how beautiful it was, blood.
Can't
You
wait
get
for
me?
Robertson to get sold and fuck off.
Big up man like Ray Ray. He says, fuck your pathetic, weird, and unnecessary 16 out of 10 merch. Saliba Kanate. And I always said that. Flawless, why do you always side with others against me?
1, because I can't stand you. And number 2, hey man, sold more teas already than Klopp win trophies in his reign at Liverpool. Hey, go sarcasmcitytv.myshopify.com.
Big up Robert.
That's
He
unnecessary.
said, Chelsea are shit. And shout out to my United wife.
Big up,
United
Robert.
wife, blood.
Robert.
Big up Ray Ray. He says, Mane, Salah. I know which one I could always trust to step up when we really needed him. Also, Hussam, we are Liverpool. Give Slot a chance.
For the people who don't know, Mane currently is not even the best player at Al-Nassr. He's getting outperformed by Talisca. Many of you don't even know him. And Bayern Munich sold him. If he's so good, why did Bayern let him go?
I remember him from Ultimate Team.
Big up God_AEM. He says Salah can go now. Being our worst attacker since he came back. Yes, our whole attack has been bad, but Salah's been worse. At least others get involved.
Hey, big up. Hey, yeah,
Yes.
man. Good to see you in the chat, man.
Others get involved. Just like Salah created the 2 most dangerous chances and Nunes and Diaz missed them. Others get involved.
Big up Cam family. He says high five. Hashtag 16 out of 10.
You can have a 1.
Big up Victor. He says we still giving Mudryk time, by the way. Just thought I'd ask.
Big up Victor, man.
Right, time is running out. Time is running out.
Victor's back again. He said we should have just got Liao. Hashtag Poch. Hashtag flawless. Is a wild lad. It's been a minute since I've seen that one, blood. Big up Sahil. He says big up the fantastic foursome. No, did he? Mudryk is like a Super Saiyan who powers up only to let out the tiniest of farts. Lewis looking minus 16 out of 10 today. Man like Ray Ray. Boy, he's firing, blood. Shout out my bro, Kurdish. He was right about Mane. He was the one who would step up. Hussam, may your apology to Kurdish be as loud as your disrespect. Big up CFC Bent. He says hashtag Poch out. Big up the panel. Mudryk Martinelli. Yeah, you're bunning Budge blood. Big up man like Wayne. He says North London derby coming. Spuds to get a drubbing. City to stall in the running. Gooner's hands be rubbing. Cabinet getting a scrubbing for the EPL trophy homecoming. Blood clot. W's in the chat for Wayne, blood. This one in a super, but I saw this earlier. He says, Troops pin this on the main screen. Flawless, you said that United lacks quality players. That's why we are not competing. So why in every other stream you say Ten Hag out? Surely
Well,
can't be Ten Hag.
Well, if you watch me in every other stream, you'll hear me say the acronym ACGI, which means word to my guy Eddie. Anybody can get it. Get everybody out. So I don't know, AL, if you're just not paying attention or you're not listening, or you might have just missed me saying that. But I've said get everybody gone, not just Ten Hag, because everybody is at fault.
Big up Todd Miller. He says Hussam would tell Poch he is 16 out of 10.
Yeah, like a better manager wouldn't get them more points. What are we talking about here? Same way Madison would. Like, all right, sure.
Big up Kingsley. He says there's a thing called coaching people. Remember, Rudy.
You know, we were 9th under Lampard, and he said we'd never win anything with him. And then Tuchel came and we won the UCL 4 months after that.
With Jorginho, Kante, and very good players.
Big up
Yeah,
Kingsley one
and
more time.
everyone wanted them out too at the time.
He says under lamps, Rudiger was asked to shout, came and changed him.
Oh, big up Kingsley.
Big up Love United, hate the ops. He says Husam is doing Poch prop because he knows they are done. They're getting Craig from Anfield Agenda at the dugout next season. Hashtag slot in. Big up Rex. He says, big up you guys for the good content. Come on, my G. Big up Edgy one more time. He says, flawless, collect them Ray tears.
Oh, every day.
Big up El Padre. He just dropped that one and bounced blood. All right. Husam.
Here we go.
Jurgen Klopp's time at Liverpool ended at Goodison Park. It did end in Liverpool, but just the wrong side, blood. The blue side. Stanley Park on the other side, mate. Everton 2, Liverpool 0. Let's just say how it is, blood. Trent Alexander, that was absolutely shocking. In a title race, you are ducking headers at the back post. And if he actually goes up and tries to battle him, he could put off Dominic Calvert-Lewin. You don't even got to jump up with him. You could just literally just try and push him, bro. Do something, blood. Do you understand? Don't go, fucking hell, lad. You get me? Fucking hell, lad. You understand? That's what he did. Fucking hell, lad. You get me? Like, you understand? Absolutely disgraceful performance from your front line. Yet again, Luis Diaz fluffing his lines. Darwin Núñez fluffing his lines. Where was Mo Salah? You understand? Your midfield's a Boslai. Whoa, they told me Hungarian Gerard, blood. I don't know about that, blood. More like the Hungarian Luke Chadwick, mate. You understand?
Yeah.
Or the Hungarian Joe Allen. You get me?
There we go.
Them man there, blood. You understand? Absolutely piss poor from your club in the running, bottling it. Do it for Klopp, lad. You man couldn't do it on a rainy night in Stoke on a Tuesday, blood. You get me? Let alone your own ends, blood. You man are not even comfortable in your own ends, blood. You get me? I'm here, though, blood. Yeah? I'm here, though, blood. Shout out Terminator. You get me? If you know, you know. But Jurgen Klopp is back again. He will end his Premier League with 1 Premier League title. That's how he will end his time in England. And Liverpool will be parading the Carabao Cup. Let us know when that is, blood. We want to do a watch along for that. You understand? And absolutely laugh at these dickheads.
Oh, shout me. I'm there for that.
We're gonna link up flawless. You understand?
Yeah.
Lewis as well, blood. You get me?
Yeah.
But Husam, it's over, mate. Officially.
I don't know why you're saying all this like it wasn't over like fucking a month ago. What kind of universe you exist in? I thought this was over long ago. You decided to listen to Ray in the chat, unfortunately. You know, but look, this season's been done. It's been done a while now. And at the end of the day, this is what we deserve. You don't plan to fail, you just fail to plan. This team was not good enough to win the title to begin with. I've said it from the start. I think this team, even to be here to begin with, is just... It's just... The problem is, the same people that
have you overachieved?
No. I don't believe we've overachieved. I think it's like a bit of both, to be honest.
Because Carragher does.
No. Carragher is a fraud. I don't listen to him.
I
I don't like to listen to him when it comes to Liverpool at all. Here's the thing. I don't think we have overachieved or underachieved. We just achieved what was expected this season, which is like a trophy and basically challenging for the title. This was what this team was good enough for at the end. In January, I said we should sign a forward. We didn't. Diaz and Núñez letting us down. It's funny because 2 years ago, Lewis, me and him disagreed in the first segment, but Lewis yesterday was watching my stream. I got 23 apologies on my Liverpool stream yesterday because Carragher and all the Liverpool, people are just saying the same shit that Husam said fucking 2 years ago about Darwin Núñez when we first wanted to sign him, and they banned me from all the Liverpool podcasts and shit. I said get rid of Luis Diaz. These players ain't good players.
Welcome here anytime, blood. You are a valued member of the Back Again podcast, Rude Boy.
Thank
yeah,
you.
You understand?
Appreciate it. We were banned. People don't know this, by the way. 2 summers ago, when we signed Darwin Núñez, is where the quote-unquote Husam villain arc started. Because I went out and I actually went against a Liverpool signing, and they all banned me from the podcast. They all banned me from the spaces. They all banned me from the YouTube. But alhamdulillah, we've been doing really well ever since. So, Here's the thing: this team, these players. The reason why I ignore the likes of Freire when they talk about Mo Salah is even yesterday, 11 players all played like shit. I will not say Salah played well. I will not say even Alisson played well. I will not even say Trent played well. This is the first game I'll actually take a step back and go like, you know what? The whole team was crap. Even Virgil, everyone. Not a single guy had a good game. Even McAllister, who have been doing praise for a whole year long, could not pass the ball in that game. The whole team just played like absolute dog shit. But once again, there is shit and then there is sewage. How do you want me to ask you to go like, okay, one guy's been bad for 5 games, let's sell him, but the other guy's been bad for 2 years, let's give him a chance. This is the logic, troops, that I have to deal with. You get the problem now? This is the logic. Flawless encountered it firsthand 2 weeks ago when I came on his Friday Liverpool stream. They're more willing to give a guy who's been bad for 2 years a chance than a guy who's been bad for 5 games. Yahi, just before he went to AFCON, we were talking about Mo Salah being one of the best players in the world this season, and he has the most goals in the league and the most assists in the league and the most big chances created in the league. Okay, bro, he's had a bad 4 or 5 games. That's calm. That's fine. I hold that. I admit that. No problem. But you're telling me that you want to get rid of him instead of the guy that's been shit for 2 years consistently, game in, game out, the likes of Nunez, the likes of Diaz. There are players in the team who are not good enough. Andy Robertson. I done a preview with Troops till the second that I will never, ever, ever forget. Because we were doing combined 11. We were doing combined 11 with the Liverpool and Arsenal. And he said, you get me, if Robertson was fit, he would start over Zinchenko. I said, no. If Robertson was fit, Zinchenko starts. Because Robertson is one of those people who gets rated just because of his name. Ladies and gentlemen, the guy has 3 accurate crosses out of 19. Every single corner hit the first man. Every single cross hit the first man. And that guy is absolutely finished and done out here. It's time for us to stop being sentimental. Robertson, bye-bye, Habibi. See you later. Nunez, bye-bye, Habibi. See you later. Diaz, bye-bye, Habibi. See you later. And you know what? I'm going to add the third guy to the list because availability is the best ability. Jota, you're clinical. You're amazing. You're fantastic. You are injured whenever I need you. You are there to play Bournemouth. You are there to play Brentford. Where are you when I need you? Injured. I would sell him as well. So for me, I feel like there needs to be a lot of work done this summer. And the only reason why maybe this slot hiring might be a good one is we need a yes man. Because as much as Jurgen Klopp, everyone here knows how much I've praised Jurgen Klopp. As much as Jurgen Klopp is the reason why we're here, he might also be the reason why we don't win it because he's the one who's been making the signings over the last 2 or 3 years. Just quickly, for the people who don't know, the reason why Edwards quit Liverpool to begin with is the ego power fight, basically, with Klopp. Klopp took over the transfer decisions, the power. Diaz and Gakpo were Pep Linder's signings. Darwin Nunez was a Klopp signing. He wanted them just because Darwin Nunez scored twice against us. So when he was at Benfica. So yeah, for me, I just look at that and I just think, I expect Darwin Nunez to leave this summer. I feel like one of the journalists already tweeted with Klopp leaving, it's going to be his biggest ally gone this season. So, it's time for us to just be ruthless. And I hope that Edwards going forward is ruthless and does make these decisions because there are players that are simply not good enough for this Liverpool team. And I would rather keep the people that have been consistent over a 6-7 year period, but have had 4 or 5 bad games over the guys who have been shit consistently over a 2-year period. So that's simply the basis level of my argument. And against Everton, we deserve to lose. Now, when it comes to Trent, I watched that back again, and I know you guys might not want to hear this, but I actually feel like Virgil van Dijk should have done more there as the centre back coming up against Calvert-Lewin, because he was like next to Alisson. He could have made the run towards that far post to help out, because Trent, whether he jumps or not, is never beating Calvert-Lewin in the air. That's his best fucking trait. That's his best fucking trait, is in the air, and he could not do that. So yeah, for me, we deserve to lose in that game. The whole team played like shit, from goalkeeper to all the forwards, and yeah, it's just this team wasn't going to win the league. From 3-4 weeks ago, I said this shit and I stick by it. And all the people who are asking me to show chest 2 weeks ago are saying the same shit I say now. And all the people who were blaming me in August are saying the same shit that I say now. Yesterday, I sent a screenshot to one of my loyal subscribers on Snapchat. I was like, look, this same guy that wanted to get me cancelled and ruined and destroyed on Liverpool Spaces and YouTube and all this is titling his videos the same exact way that I fucking did. But they play you all like a string because they feed you what you want to hear for 6 months, and then when it all crumbles down, they just come and say the same shit that I've been saying for 3, 4, 5 months. This is the life that we exist in, Habibis. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Season was done long ago, troops. If you want me to be honest, Fuck Everton. It was done at Palace. It was done at Atalanta. As soon as you lost 1-0 to Palace at home, khalas. Let's cut the crap. Season's done. So, yeah.
Flawless. Final words on Klopp's sad outgoing. I know you definitely do, blood.
Definitely what? Beautiful.
Villain. Look at this villain.
Yo, you calling me a villain, you know. The irony of you calling me a villain. Oh, beautiful settings, man. Couldn't have happened better. It's a shame that Hassam didn't feed into it and seen it on the horizon. That has irritated me that Hassam has called this spot on from early. So people are like, oh, why don't you get onto Hassam? Why don't you cook Hassam? One thing I'm not gonna do is just be unnecessarily critical when I agree with him. And he called this. You know what I'm saying? The Everton game, he said he was good. He said it was gonna be tough.
Yeah, remember when he said he was nervous? I said, I don't know if this guy's being serious.
Nah, I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's right. And it's like people just overlooked that not only the Merseyside derby is a big game anyway. Adding their record at Goodison is not the greatest in regards to getting wins there. Then you add in the fact Liverpool are going for a league title. Everton can stop that. Also, Everton need the points because they're in a relegation battle. Also, on top of that, it's the last Merseyside derby at Goodison. Let's tie in all of these factors. Add in the fact Liverpool's form going into the game is not the best. The Atalanta game, the Palace game, the 2 games against us in the FA Cup. And yeah, man, it's a beautiful fit. It's a beautiful fit.
You know, look, he lost his last game against United.
Yep.
He lost his last game against Arsenal.
Yep.
He lost his last game at he lost the last Merseyside derby.
Beautiful. Out to Atalanta in the Europa League.
Yeah, his last European home game.
Yeah, man, it's great, man.
He gets 3 wins against us. Up the Chelsea.
Beautiful settings. And I said it. Shout out Battle of the North, big up Daps, big up Matisse. I said it 3 years ago. I said Klopp would never, and people thought, again, I'm just hating because I'm a United fan and United are bad and Liverpool doing well. Klopp won't win another major trophy at Liverpool. I said this. 2021, I said, oh, you're wrong. He won't win another Premier League or Champions League. And look, behold, I was right again. No Premier League or Champions League on his way out because there's levels to this, people. And that doesn't mean Klopp's not a good manager because he is. Once he comes back, will he be successful elsewhere? Absolutely. Wherever he goes, whether it's back to
I'd take Klopp now,
yeah, whether he comes back to England or
I'll take Klopp.
Spain or he goes Italy or he goes Germany, Klopp will be successul. But yeah, man, it's the end of the road, man. It's just that we hadn't seen Liverpool in the modern era successful.
And we've come
so people overgassed
to the end of the road. Still I can't let go. Yes, I loved you so. You belong to me. I belong to you.
And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. For all the Liverpool fans watching this who were hating on me this year, in particular on this podcast, who thought I was hating when I said Liverpool ain't winning the league, hold that. To all the Liverpool fans who've been watching since Battle of the North, when I told you about Jurgen Klopp and I said things like Super Saiyan Luigi and said you were the best runners-up we've ever seen. I was right. You are. Liverpool are the best number 2 we've ever seen. You ain't even Super Saiyan Luigi. You are Ken to Ryu. That's who you are. Ryu and Ken are close. Everybody picks Ryu on Street Fighter, but Ken is an extremely close second. And that's what you are. You are a fantastic backup goalkeeper. You are a phenomenal backup goalkeeper. You are United when we had Romero. That's who you are.
I said you're Kudachini, bro.
You are Carlo Kudachini. That's all it is, and there's nothing wrong with that.
You are Al Munya to Jens Lehmann.
You are Al Munya. You are Raymond van der Gaal to Peter Schmeichel to take it back that far.
You are Paul Heyman to Roman Reigns.
I'll speak on this at the end of the year. I really will. I actually need to do a 3-hour special on why this whole Liverpool thing.
I can't wait for the final episode.
Oh yeah, and Andy doing a documentary on the
Klopp
season
era
as well.
Collapse. Think of us on 1920 compared to now.
Yeah, you are a phenomenal intercontinental champion.
We say ruin Liverpool.
They are the Triple H and the 2-man power trip. That's who Liverpool are. Because I love the 2-man power trip. That shit was fine.
Austin was the guy.
Yeah, Austin was the guy, but Triple H when they were going against Undertaker.
You are the
no, but you cannot say intercontinental.
You
don't have one UCL, one champs. Like you cannot say intercontinental.
No, but when I say that, I'm talking about in the analogy in regards to being a fantastic number 2, which the intercontinental champion was a big deal at that point. The power of the 2, like there was main event settings. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have Triple H
championship at the time, no? When WCW
No. That's but this is
the WCW thing happened.
This is
with
before that.
Stephanie and
This is
what's his name?
before that. This is before
Son?
the alliance.
The invasion
This-
angle.
Yeah,
The
this is before
invasion,
that.
yeah, the invasion is what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Beautiful.
That's when they
sentence.
brought over the heavyweight one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful sentence. Beautiful.
Bro, I called this flawless, honestly. It's pointless. I've
You did,
given up.
did I not give you? Did I not give you stuff when you like? Oh, you don't.
No,
give
no,
her
I
credit?
know,
Did
I know,
not
but
give
I've
you a
just
credit?
given up because it's like, here we go again with this fucking civil war. Where I have to tell those people I told you so.
Yes.
One guy has the audacity to come in here, comment my last video comment. He's like, "Oh my god, 1 hour if I told you so." I'm like, yeah, just like you ask me for an apology after a guy scores 1 goal for an hour.
Yeah,
So where do we
that's
go from
facts.
here?
And to
Exactly.
people like Ray, people to like AAM, just to see them zapped of any confidence and any belief all season long. You might be talking about we gonna win the league, Jurgen quadruple chasing Reds and all this. And look, it ends with a domestic cup. Love it.
Big up El Padre. He says hashtag Poch out. We are Cole Palmer FC.
Facts.
Big up Lee Slims, my brother. He says, big up the man, them Chelsea tears are great. Farewell and good Urson riddance tour troops.
Goodison. Oh wow.
Wary of the North London derby. Me too, blood. Simply because Spuds players got rest they needed. They can get battered still, though. Come on, you Gunners. I'm not even worried about the rest here. I'm just worried because it's North London derby, blood, and anything can happen. That's why I'm more worried, bro. Big up Tom. He just says, big up the panel. Big up your damn
Big up,
self,
Tom.
broski. Big up Ed one more time. He says, hearing coming soon for Man City. 115 charges.
Hey, we've heard this 100 times already, bro. Give over, bro. Give
Let's
over.
hope it's real.
Did you see Did you see the Brighton City referee? You think that's a club that's gonna get charged?
Yeah, that Foden thing was mad. Big up Ray. He says, so McAllister clearly looking like a purple patch player and certain frauds wanted him in team of the season. Alisson, Van Dijk, Trent, only world-class players.
See why I ignore him? Troops.
Big up Ronald. He says, Hussam, how is life looking like after Klopp? Are we getting excited for life with Slot? How are you mentally preparing yourself for it? Hashtag do it for Klopp.
You know what I find real funny about this Klopp conversation, and I mentioned this to Hamza yesterday. You guys say Klopp failed and underachieved, and essentially you say everything that implies he's crap, but then you're all telling me life after him will be even worse. So like, it's either he's good and I'm screwed after him, or he's crap and I'll be okay after him. Choose which one you want.
He's good. He just bottled it, innit? Big up Staffy. He says, my brother Lewis don't deserve this. Hashtag free the boy. Make sure you subscribe to the bro as well, blood. Subscribe
Big up, bro.
Yeah,
We
cool
will
stuff.
have our Independence Day, both of us.
Big up Abby. He says Liverpool could use Tuchel, a good back three stable formation with Virgil, Mo, and Trent Alexander. Who's Mo?
Salah.
Salah, bro.
So how are you gonna put Mo in the back three?
Talking about the whole team.
Grinding
I'm
just to
guessing.
get in a striker. 16 out of 10. Guna, high five. Big up your damn
Big
self.
up, man.
Abhishek, I will fight that super chat. Tuchel should stay as far away from Liverpool as possible.
I agree with that.
Big up Albin. He says, hope V come back to form slot. That other one, whatever. And then Ed says, we all will
Hey, yo.
out for slot.
Hey, yo.
I asked this earlier, but why are so many men against Slot when like I've heard good things about him, but I don't know the reasons why it
Yeah, I don't
necessarily
know.
wouldn't work.
I don't know.
Because
Big up.
of
Go
the
on.
people we were linked to before. Alonso,
Okay.
Amarem, blah, blah, blah. And then you go
Yeah.
to Slot. Like, who the fuck's this guy?
Big up Jill, no. He says, Hussam ignoring Poch being the only PSG manager to bottle the league, leaving Enzo out of a Wolves Chelsea 11, rambling bias as usual.
Rambling bias as usual. What has Enzo done in this league better than Lemina or Joao Gomez?
Enzo
That's
was
not
brilliant.
bias.
The first, the
You're
end of
biased if you
22,
still
23.
think Enzo makes any combined 11. Enzo's been one of the worst signings. Just say it as it is. No agenda, bro.
Enzo's also been playing with a hernia since November, but like I hear the performances haven't been great.
Cry me over.
But it's
Flawless.
factual. But
It's not
Man
open
United
discussion.
got that win that you needed. Man United 4, Sheffield United 2. Pretty good goal from Bruno, the left-footed strike to make
Yes.
it 3-2. But your defending was a bit mad still. I know Nana on the first goal, blood. What is
Yeah.
he? In the words of Rants, what are you doing? Are
Yeah.
you all right, blood?
Making again how Manchester United have conceded goals all season long. It's always been more than one mistake. Even if it's one person, it's always been more than one mistake. Because not only is the pass terrible, but then getting beat at the near post. If my man scores, make the attacker, make him go far post. You should never get beaten at your near post. That's just basic goalkeeping. In regards to it, you mentioned the Bruno strike. Bruno played well, in particular in the second half, quite even outside of the goal. And no complaints with him in regards to that performance. The only issue that I have is after the game, it's let your apologies be as loud as you disrespect. But like, we haven't watched Bruno be inconsistent. Consistency is key, people. If you want to compete and win major trophies, you need your better players, or your starting 11, I should say, to be consistent. And we've watched him over 4 or 5 years now be inconsistent. But we did the business. I wasn't too mad at the performance, even at 1-0 down, even when it went 1-1, even when it was 2-1 down at 2-all. In particular, the first half, we dominated possession. I think the first half stats, we had like 80% possession. It evened itself out a little bit in the second half, but we was getting into good situations. We was getting into the final third. We was actually creating chances, which is crazy. Garnacho missed 2 sitters. In particular, the first one, you have to score that. The second one was a little bit tougher because he had to take the shot fast, but you still have to do that. Dalot missed one as well. That's 3 off the top of the head outside of the 4 goals we scored. But we looked a threat going forward, and that's why I was like, we'll win the game. I was saying it on my watching them. One, like I said, 1-0 down, 1-1, 2-1, and 2-2. I'm like, we got this, and we not got over the line, but it was a deserved win. Sheffield United were clinical though. They took their 2 chances at the end of the day. In particular, the first one, the second one was a good goal. Wan-Bissaka, just before that happened, did the exact same thing, jogging out to his winger. Don't let your winger get set. Again, basics, people. You don't let your winger get set to play a pass or play a cross. You rush out to try and block him and don't let him get set so he can pick his head up. And he did that 2 minutes before the goal. I was saying, Wan-Bissaka, don't let him. Yeah,
he's on ropes recently.
Yeah, because he's just, again,
he never even used to be this bad defensively, to be fair.
Nah, defensively was where he shined.
No. He shines defensively in regards to 1-on-1. So if the ball goes out to the winger and he goes and fronts up a winger 1-on-1 and he tries to dribble past him, that's Wan-Bissaka's bread and butter all day. But when it comes to positioning, when it comes to defensive awareness, that's where he struggles. Like I said, for the goal, people won't talk about it because he's not, quote unquote, made an obvious mistake. But this is why you need to watch the game. Why are you jogging out to the winger? Go and watch their second goal again, people. He jogs out to the winger, and he jogs out to the winger and almost blocks the cross. So imagine he actually gets out there with some vim. Don't let the winger get set. You don't let attacking players get set, control the ball, and pick their head up and make a decision. But yeah, in regards to the game, we were a threat going forward the entire time. I already mentioned Garnacho missing twice. Like I say, Bruno played well the entire time. It was good to see Diallo get some proper minutes. He's taken a bag of injuries, but it's good to see Diallo actually get some proper minutes. Midfield was the midfield. Defensively, we weren't
news that
great.
Ten Hag is playing. Do you buy it?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I don't know where, because again, we're Manchester United. We get conflicting reports with everything. Summer's coming up, so we're gonna get linked to every player. It happened on Back Again all last summer, where I'd come here and Troops would be laughing, asking me about some foolishness, some player we're not linked to, whether it's a Ward-Prowse, whether it's I don't know. Pick
Ward-Prowse could do with Ward-Prowse right now, blood.
We could do with. Hey,
Ward-Prowse would be good to be fair.
There's man at my 5-a-side round the corner from me. I could go pick up who are better than what we have, like the bars on the floor. It's not tough to get better than what we have. Nah, we good. We already got our own English left back who's no good. So we got one, you know what I'm saying, called Luke. We're blessed. We don't need Ben. But as I was saying in regards to
it was just trying to tell people we're trying to buy, brother.
Yeah, it's hey, come and pick a player with a number and you can take him from Manchester United. But yeah, that's what it is. Like I said, we only had 3 important games, like I've been stating for weeks now, which was the Liverpool game at home, the FA Cup semi-final, the Arsenal game at home, and now the FA Cup final. The rest of the games is about just simming. If we get wins, cool. It's all looking towards the FA Cup final and then what the.
That's what I was going to ask. Is this season literally trying to build momentum into the FA Cup final because the gap between you and Tottenham's kind of big still. So I don't think you can.
we ain't
You're not
finishing
gonna do
top
the
four.
Kool-Aid thing and say you can run them down. You
No.
can't run them down still.
We ain't running down. We ain't.
They got a
we
game
ain't
in hand.
Kool-Aid
Even if we were to beat them on Sunday, they still got a game in hand.
yeah. We're not finishing because we'd have to catch them and we'd have to catch Villa, and I don't see us picking up enough points over.
I'm talking about
the
fifth.
next games. Oh, you're talking about fifth? Well, it's Europa
Yeah.
League anyway. So whether it's fifth or sixth, they're both Europa League, right? So
So
it
I
don't
think
really make
you
a
go in
difference.
at an earlier round, though.
Is what it is. You know what? It gets maybe going.
Ask
it's,
Lewis,
let's say,
he knows.
let's say if
Who
it's
gets
the
where
Chapman,
does the which one's the Europa League again?
fifth and
Europa
sixth.
League is 5th and 6th.
Yeah, fifth and
Conference
sixth.
is
Then
seventh.
they-
We're not getting the coefficient now.
Fifth and sixth is
Wasn't
Europa
it
League.
seventh as well?
No,
Nah,
seventh is
seventh.
conference.
7th is conference.
And eighth, what? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. 8th would have been Conference League if we had got up on the coefficient. So 5th would have been UCL, and it feeds down.
But yeah, like that's what it is. So to me, fifth or sixth don't really make any difference. I would like us to get Europa League because I'm thinking ahead and going, the new manager who comes in, I think the Europa League is always a good competition to be in. Because one, it's a chance at winning a European trophy. Two, it's another chance to get into the Champions League as well. And it also gives an idea of the level the manager's at. How do you deal with having 2 games a week, for example? Because I'm thinking ahead, thinking new manager. Because if we don't get a new manager, which I don't know, like some people are convinced Ineos are definitely going to sack him. Others are convinced he's going to stay. We're going to hear conflict. We've already heard conflicting reports from February, from when Ineos has been here up until now. We're almost in
The
May.
options
We've heard
think though.
conflicting
The
this.
options are not there.
No,
Who
the
is
options,
there? There is no one.
the options are there. It's just that the obvious market is terrible. I agree with that. There's no one obvious that you look at on the list and go, yeah, go and get him. I was looking at someone put the bookmakers list up, and I looked at it was like the 10 options, like the 10 favorites. Don't like vast majority of them. However, like I always say, Ineos, Omar Barada, all the entire hierarchy, everyone who's making this decision, you are paid extremely well to do an extremely tough job. Go and locate a manager for Manchester United. I'm not hearing the excuse of there's no managers out there. No. You man are millionaires for a reason. There's a reason I'm not doing the job, or you don't have other fans doing the job. And people don't get misunderstood what I'm saying. It's extremely tough, the job they have to do. But guess what? That's why they're multimillionaires. Because they're compensated very well for their time to do a tough job. Go and locate it. Don't go and do the lazy thing and get a Tuchel. For example, big up Warrior J every single time. Yeah, like don't go and do the lazy thing and go get a
Slot
Tuchel.
is like one of them
Whereas-
unknown managers that you're referencing.
Yeah, like Slot, yeah. Like I don't know a lot about him, but from his resume seems decent to me. His resume don't seem bad. Obviously, you mentioned
I'll take him over Poch.
You said the reason why Liverpool fans are upset because it was more so you was looking at Alonso, you was looking at Amorim. But I want someone. There's multiple things I want, but definitely a CV is key. You don't necessarily have to want some. No, I don't want Tuchel because I don't want anyone. One, I don't want anything ex-Chelsea. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's Don Carlo, don't bring me nothing ex-Chelsea. Unless it's Don Carlo. I've already said I don't want any manager who's currently working in the Premier League, and I don't want any manager who's previously.
Lewis can't even say shit back, bro. That's the funny part.
I don't want anything.
No, I actually don't mind. Like, I don't want to see Tuchel in any of your.
Yeah,
clubs.
it's cool. I don't want Tuchel. I'm tired. I don't want anyone with any exit with any previous baggage.
By the way, I actually hear where
fresh, clean. I want a clean slate for said manager. I don't want
a short-term solution.
Speaking of a clean slate, Marcus Rashford.
What did he tweet? He tweeted. What did he tweeted out? The abuse. Enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
And
do you think that? And with rumors that he's on the verge of leaving this summer, he could leave.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I just knew about the tweet. In regards to the tweet, I understand where he's coming from because you play at Manchester United. You are definitely going to the criticism you receive is going to be over the top. As bad as he's been, I think some of the criticism is over the top. However, when you play as badly as you do, you leave the door open for criticism. If you was playing well, you wouldn't be receiving it. And then when you turn around previously, and what was it? He said, for the people who are backing me, this is previous, the people who are backing me, thank you. For the people who are doubting me, I'll prove you wrong. Well, what have you done since then? I keep saying this, when people question your commitment, the reason why people question Marcus Rashford's commitment is because of Marcus Rashford. It's not because of me. It's no other content creators. It's no mainstream media. It's solely because of you and your performances. That's why. But yes, there's some of the criticism of him over the top. Yeah, but you're at Manchester United. That's been you your entire career. Last season, you received criticism was over the top. The year before, as do all the players I don't rate, I think receive criticism sometimes that is over the top. However, perform well, perform better. Again, back to what I was talking about with the hierarchy and Barada you are compensated extremely well to deal with this. You know what comes along with being a Manchester United player. And is it fair? No. But deal with the world we are in, not the world you want it to be. And that is just one of the bad things about being Manchester United, in particular through Carrington, in particular being on the money you are, in particular being a poster boy, in particular being a number 10. You was our go-to guy and your performances have been awful. And not even just from a skill set perspective. Mentally, you haven't been at it. Not tracking back. There's so many clips of you walking around, not tracking back, not trying, lack of effort. That's one thing you can't choose someone like a Garnacho of, for example. So that's where it stems from. But yeah, rumors if he wants to leave, let him go. He wants to leave, let him go. I will lose no sleep if Rashford wants to go. Sell him. That would be a great statement from Ineos and whoever the new manager is if we decide to let Marcus Rashford go. I want no player to feel safe. Right, they sold Marcus Rashford. Jeez, like things are changing around here. Good. I'd love that.
Damn.
As you saying, Mason Mount is expected to be back in the squad to face Burnley. I think we'll see Sean Martinez and Martial all in the season. They all returned onto the pitch and progress well. All right, good. We need numbers back because we got FA Cup final to play. So we need all their help. It's all hands on deck. So the more players are available, cool. If Shaw's available, good. You know what I'm saying? If Shaw's available, cool. It said Martinez, cool. Martial, cool. The only one I don't care about there is Mount. But them other three can help us win a final. Definitely.
Yeah, Mount.
Robert.
Yeah, facts.
He says Liverpool are robbing to City.
Liverpool should have had a penalty at home to Arsenal, penalty at home to City. Don't make me go on with the decisions. Liverpool. Shove it.
Big up Albin. He says Hussam over slot, non-biased, and ball knowledge.
Reach out to me.
Big up Ronald. He says Hussam, to explain you, life with Klopp was you standing in shit, and afterlife him is like you standing in shit and clapping with slot. Just saying.
I think that's the worst super chat in back again history.
Yeah, I know. Here's another one. Big up
Oh,
Ronald.
beat all the Ryan ones.
He says a question for the panel: if you've seen Rashford tweet, has he has been abused? Is it the worst? Is it worse than Pogba and Maguire? Outside club, other players got worse.
Yeah, again, it's an unfair thing that happens. But like I said, if you're in the spotlight at Manchester United, you are gonna.
I don't think he should be abused, but I think he should be criticized.
Yeah, like the abuse. But then that's where the fine line is because people might see.
Don't send him DMs and them things.
Yeah. None of that. Yeah.
Don't
like you don't need to be in his comment. Like, don't need to be in his comment section on Instagram.
With me, if I'm cussing a player, I'll just in my video cuss him. I won't at him.
And keep it football as well. That's one thing I'll always do. I never talk about a player's off the field.
I used to not keep it football. Obviously now.
Yeah, you grew up from. You know what I'm saying in that. Like, and that's what it is. Unless you're like smoking. If you're smoking or drinking or doing something that's could affect you on the football pitch, then I'll say something.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's calm.
Big up Ray. He says when Klopp apologized to the fans after the game the other night, I cried. I can't lie. Fuck some of these shit players. Jurgen, I love you. Pause.
You know, Flawless, this is why I have to say, Flawless said, I hope Ryan takes a toaster to the bath. And I used to feel bad for Ryan. I really used to feel bad for Ryan. The same fucker that want Klopp out now is saying this. Honestly, I genuinely wish I could just punch you in the face. I actually really want it now. I genuinely want to punch you in the face. What's the other one? Go down.
I said loads. I said loads in it. Yeah, I said kick him down a never-ending flight of stairs. Take a toaster. I'm saying in the bath with him. When he dies, go to the funeral and flip the coffin. At his funeral, let down the tires on his hearse. Yeah, I said all sorts. Yo,
this guy is so irritating, honestly. How is it the same guy that's Klopp out, and he was blaming Klopp a week ago, now saying it's like, I'm Klopp, I'm sorry.
Jeez. Oh, beautiful.
Anyway, speaking of Troops, got to head up now because I've got to go do straight facts. So
what's up, man?
Love to you guys. Love everyone in the chat. Arsenal slapping Spurs 4-0. You heard it here first. They have 4 on it this week. Arsenal slapping Spurs. And this is the last hope game for Arsenal from Manchester City. You get me? It's the
What are you doing?
Forest game. What am I doing where?
Your game. Are you even playing? Oh no, you got West
Yeah.
Ham.
Yeah.
West
who
Ham
gives a
away
fuck?
early kickoff. They got West Ham away early
What are
kickoff.
you
Who gives
doing?
a fuck?
Early
Same-
kickoff. Aha!
Early
Okay.
kickoff, blood. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Is
Troops, who
that,
gives
is
a
that
fuck?
another slapping?
Habibi, imagine we win, we lose or draw. What? And? What's that?
No, but I just want to
So
know,
what?
like, what's the
Yeah, we're
prediction,
gonna
blood?
win. We're gonna win. Gonna score a goal. You know, I don't know if you saw against Everton.
must
there's
be
a moment
nice.
in the game when I pretended we scored a goal. That was a great moment right there. I was like, let's pretend we scored a goal. Yes! I start celebrating and shit. That was incredible. But yeah, you're slapping Spurs, and Forest and City is the last chance for Arsenal to win the league. If City beat Forest, khalas. Give up. City
Not
are
even
out.
Tottenham.
Nah, Spurs. No, but here I'm keeping same energy. I think Arsenal slap Spurs by 4 goals. Bro, Spurs are dreadful, bro. They play high line from hell and shit. It just
I won't
they're-
speak on that when we play them next week.
and also Chelsea are gonna beat Spurs. Write that
Oh,
down.
don't.
Write that down.
Don't,
Write that down.
yeah, write that down. Hey, Lewis, did you write down Chelsea when
yeah,
they as well?
Yeah, next to that one.
Flawless.
I would.
Be honest, did they not dominate Man City and miss all that?
I watched the game, but we've seen them do that before.
No, but flawless, you cannot lie. I said Chelsea will win the FA Cup based on that, but at least I thought they'd take a fucking chance.
The
Like,
fact that you
what?
think they beat us in the final is disrespectful. But big up, man. You
There
lot
you are.
subscribe to This Is Football. There you
Yeah,
are.
I'll see guys
There you
next
are.
time.
There you are.
There you are.
There you are. I need that a soundbite. There you are.
The midweek fixtures: Palace 2, Newcastle 0. Mateta getting both goals. Palace are cooking right now, blood.
Hey, let's see what a new manager does.
And Newcastle are kind of declining right now.
He's not gonna say
Wolves-
nothing.
Wolves 0, Bournemouth 1. Semenyo with the goal. Bournemouth actually hanging on with 10 men to see the win. And then obviously last night, Brighton 0, City 4 by half time. Oliver people locking their watch-alongs. I didn't do one because I knew what was pending. De Bruyne, Foden at the double, and Julian Alvarez. City 1 point
My only
behind us.
hope for the sport.
1 point behind us with a game in hand. Yeah, we're just hoping for them to slip, blood. You get me? Basically.
We
Blood. North London derby. This now every season,
we.
yeah, I say this is the biggest North London derby because there's always something like on it. You get me? Like the 2 years ago, the first one at the Lane, we were chasing top 4. They're chasing top 4. The Conte situation, we lost 3-0. They got top 4. Last year, we was chasing our first win on that great run, chasing the league title. Absolutely smoked them. Saka was dunking right in front of X's face. And then this year now, I think this is the biggest one since 2004 when we went there with the job of not losing the game and then we win the league on their ground. I think this is the biggest North London derby since 2004, bro. I think this, you know what? Even though Hussam saying that Newcastle, Nottingham Forest is the last opportunity of us winning the league, I'm gonna get clipped.
Go on.
But then we have to do it anyway. If we beat Tottenham, I think we win the league.
Okay.
So you're
I think
expecting
going to
City to drop points then?
Yeah, I think if we go Tottenham, that will put the pressure on City. I think that will put pressure on City. I think United, the United game is very difficult. I think the United game is tougher than the Tottenham game because of our record at OT. But I do believe Man United will lay down for us. No Diddy. You understand? People will obviously say, you get me, they're professionals. They're going to, you understand, give 100%. But bro, if we get an early goal at Old Trafford, blood, it's you understand?
You ain't. I'm telling you right now, draw.
But if
Right,
they
you
get
got
an
to
early
do it.
goal,
You get
Yeah,
me?
the curtain is on the wall. Draw. That game has got draw written all over it.
But,
I'm trying to get a ticket. I will be there.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're saying
United,
that-
you must.
Saying that,
You
you're
must.
saying that with your screen, with you not on your screen, blood.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying when I
How much
don't worry,
confidence
man.
you have, blood, you
Yeah,
understand?
no, that's not. But I will say it on screen. When am I not? Give me a second.
But like I said, but like I said,
Yeah.
if we If we beat Tottenham, we win the league. I think we win the league, but I think then we go OT and win. I think we win the rest of our games if we go there, because going there at this point of the season and getting the win, I think that is the Achilles heel. You get me? Because City probably expect us to go there and drop points, blood. If we go there and put in a convincing performance and win the game, I think that's when City will be like, okay, cool, these men are serious. You get me? And then that's when I think that they could falter. You understand? But
I don't know. I still see City winning all of their games, including the Tottenham one. So I don't know if it'll count for
I'm
anything.
sorry, I'll say it on screen. Yes, you know what I'm saying. Draw at OT, like I've been saying all season long. Like, and Arsenal are not winning the league, like I've been saying all season long.
yeah, like you said, I like how you said that with your on camera, because when
Yeah,
you get
I say it on camera. Yes, I say it.
God
Force
willing,
me,
you
man.
get clipped, blood.
I've
Yeah.
said it. I've said this on here. I've said this
Because
on
look,
here since the start of the season, and I've
let me
said it
look at
on my
these.
platform, Lewis's platform, every platform.
So the Man
City
City
gonna be-
fixtures, yeah, they got Forest Sunday, Wolves, Fulham, Tottenham, West Ham. They
Where do you
finished the
think they
season
drop
with
points?
West Ham, yeah.
They're not winning it. They're winning all of those.
I want to know where you think they're dropping points, troops.
Fulham
Home or away?
away,
All right.
Fulham.
yeah,
Putting hopes on Fulham. I'm surprised not Spurs, but okay.
Fulham. If we beat Tottenham,
Bro, even we did the double over Fulham.
yeah, but sometimes shit rises to the top, innit?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get me?
Fulham who are not playing
You
for
understand?
anything.
A wrong clock is right once a day, innit? You get
Yeah.
me? So
Fulham
type
who
of,
are legit on the beach.
you feel me? But
They're on there. But all right, Fulham.
I think if we beat Tottenham, we win the league, blood. You get me? I think we do beat Tottenham as well, but I'm not gonna lie.
So you think you're winning the league?
I just think if we beat Tottenham, we win the league. Blood. That's what I think. Innit?
Say it. Is that
Oh,
don't do
where's
that.
the chest?
Say it.
Come on, man. You just
Yeah.
beat Chelsea 5-0, man.
Yeah, but everyone can beat Chelsea 5-0.
Man
Blood.
said-
Trey's
man
team,
just said-
Trey's under 12s can beat you 5-0. Cuz.
Man just said if we beat Spurs,
You ain't got no
we win.
midfield,
No, you're
bro.
not.
Enzo will see Trey and shit himself.
Hey, Troops just said.
I'm
Nah,
telling you,
Enzo's already gone for surgery.
He
You
said
ain't
if
seen Casado, all of them, blood. They ain't seen a midfielder like Trey, blood.
man just said if we beat Spurs, we win the league. And I
Yeah.
think we beat Spurs. So you think we're
Yeah.
winning the league? No, I think we beat Spurs.
Yeah, I think we beat
Are
Spurs.
you? Don't be afraid of being clipped, bro.
Yeah, I think we
I
beat
spent all week
Ah,
being
I'm
clipped. It's not that
I'm
deep.
a master of being clipped, you dickheads. Are you man dumb?
So
just
let's
to clarify-
get it. Let's get the chest out.
So I'll say this all again. They ain't beat this. Arsenal are not winning the league. They won't beat.
Oh,
Manchester
Kai
United.
Havertz taking you to a league title, bro.
Yeah, and they ain't beating Spurs either. That's got draw written all over it. Put over
They
draw.
don't have,
That's draw written all over it.
bruv.
You know
We
why?
win the
Because
league,
everything.
If we beat Tottenham, we win the league, innit?
Yeah, I don't think you're beating Spurs though. But we will be there. Yeah, I can't
3-1.
wait.
So if you beat Spurs, the stars are aligning.
The
3-1
stars
Arsenal.
The stars are aligning. I'm
3-1
saying two.
Arsenal, blood.
I'm saying 2-2.
I'm saying a little 3-3. Goals everywhere.
We're just gonna go through the rest of. Oh, this guy's a clown, blood. See what I'm saying? He didn't do the button again, bruv. Why, lad? But we're gonna go through the weekend game, blood. I'm gonna find Brennan, blood. You get me?
It's all good, Brennan, man. These things happen, man. Errors happen.
Nah, blood. I'm gonna find Brennan. West Ham, Liverpool.
It's early kick. But that's the main.
2-1 West Ham.
I say 1-1.
1-1. 1-1.
Say 1-1.
Fulham, Palace.
Palace are on a roll, it seems. Jesus. You know what I'm saying, won their last 3 in a row, including the Anfield one. But you say Fulham, you know, they might take points off C. I'm gonna say 1-1 again.
Dickhead.
Why for agreeing with you? That's what you said. You said they're taking points off C. I say it and it's crazy.
2-1 Fulham.
1-1 again.
Yeah, me too. 2-1 Fulham.
Flawless. Burnley come to town. Vincent Kompany's men. No, did he? Yeah, what are you telling me?
You must think we Chelsea. 3-1 Manchester United.
3-2 United. Remember, I get them
1-0
right. All
United.
Yeah, you do. You
I know it's
United-
Burnley, isn't it?
You get United predictions right. You do. Your United predictions.
Burnley at home.
The Arsenal ones are a bit.
Now United at home.
Oh, United at home. Okay.
You
Oh,
think, you think I'm
3-1
predicting us,
3-1 United.
you
3-1
think I'm
United.
predicting us to score 3 goals away from home? You must be crazy.
Newcastle, Sheffield United.
Yeah, they bounce back. Newcastle 3-0.
2-0.
4-0.
Wolves, Luton.
Wolves have been in. Let me actually have a look. Let me have a look at Wolves.
Wolves been piss poor, blood. When Neto ain't there, that's it. Dead and gone.
Yeah, because they ain't winning 5.
Yeah, blood. That's what I'm saying. I'm
They
saying
ain't winning
1-1.
Let me see Luton. Boy, it's Luton away from home. Let me actually check Luton's form as well. Let me have a look. Because yeah, Wolves have been awful. Luton. They've only got 1 win in 5 as well. Nah, Wolves
1-1.
bounce back. I'll go 3-2 Wolves.
2-1 Wolves.
Everton, Brentford.
Shout out, Mersey. Shout out Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche's tricky blues.
Everton 3-0.
2-11.
0-0.
Lewis, tricky game for you. Villa Park, under the lights, 8 p.m. kickoff, Saturday night football. All eyes on you.
These man really ruining my Saturday night. They couldn't just made it to 12:30 and get it over with. CBA. Well, wait till 8. 3-1 Villa. They get their revenge for us knocking them out the FA Cup. Disappointing afternoon for the Blues.
2-0 Villa.
Is Palmer fit?
Yeah, Palmer's fit, but Sterling and Chukwuemeka are now re-injured, even though they barely played.
Three.
Nah, 2-0.
I'm with Lewis. 3-1. That's why I said it's Palmer there. Palmer there, they might get a 1 goal. You see me? Sunday's games: Bournemouth, Brighton. Actually kicks off the same time as the North London derby.
Bournemouth, Brighton. No, I'll go Brighton 2-1.
Bournemouth 1-0.
Brighton 3-1.
That's a seaside sub. That's a seaside derby
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. Derby.
And then the final game: Nottingham Forest, Man City.
City's 3-0.
City 2-0.
City 4-0.
Couple super chats before I let the man them go. Big up Lee Slims one more time. Just seen Ten Hog ban 3 reporters from questions.
Yeah, if anyone knows why, let me know why. I did see that tweet as well, but I don't know why.
Big up Lee Slims one more time. What a pussy-ol. What? What's a pussy-ol?
I think this is saying.
I think he's trying to send shots at Lewis because the poo shiesty and all that, maybe. Big up Daniel. He says the league was over a few weeks ago. Now you're winning the league. Well, damn Troops. Beating Chelsea with a terrorist. You got chest, but big up the OGs. Nah, not even that, blood. It's just that. You get me?
Sometimes... The stars are aligning, man. Yeah, that's what it is. You look up in the sky and the stars is aligning. The stars are aligning, man. Let's go.
I'm just seeing Wagwan in it. You get me? You can stay salty, but big up your damn self, blood. You understand? That's it, my people. Episode 285. Wrapped up like a Zubi, blood. You know what I'm saying? We had 1900 in there majority of the time, blood. We hit like 2K, 2-1, and then it went back down to 1900, but it was 1900
That's
consistently, blood. You get me? So big up everyone in their damn self for tuning in on this beautiful Friday afternoon. You get me? Big up the man them every time, blood. You understand? Make sure you subscribe to the gang. You get me? Links are in the description as always, blood. Big up the super chatters every time, blood. You like to keep the thing going, blood. Big up your damn blood clot selves. Big up the mods, them. Big up the likers, the subscribers, the sharers. Let's do a quick like check count. Still got 1,500 in there, nearly 700 likes. You know we need to get it up to probably 1,500 when we post live. So let's do that ASAP. If you haven't liked the thing, like the thing. It's free, blood. So like the blood clot thing. You see me? Big up the man then one more time. Arsenal, North London derby time, blood. You have one job, boys.
Redirecting?
You have one. Oh, yeah, and we're redirecting, blood.
Yes.
You have one job.
Hey, Spurs, you know I must.
Poch out!
Guys.